Right, we are live. Welcome everyone to this live stream of Black Caps versus Pakistan. We have just started the match and Afridi is about to bowl the first ball, so I will get you the score up in a short moment. And hopefully this will work like it normally does. It is going to be no run for the Black Caps on the very first ball. If you're wondering why I'm dodging my head, it is because of the fact that normally I can't actually see because of the microphone. But yeah, I am off to the side, and now we have got the scoreboard up. I hope all of you are having a very good Friday. No, it's a Tuesday. Early on in the live stream, there's always one mistake. I feel like hopefully that will be it. But like I said last time, they have actually got the fact that both of them are on strike, which is a little bit awkward. Bit hard to tell what's going on, but Guptill is on strike at the moment to Afridi. And it was a decent delivery. Guptill trying to hit it to the offside, and it ended up going to the leg. Jason Yang is in the chat, and he has said hello. Hello, Jason. Thank you. Why does it say chat? Said Jason Yang. Whereabouts does it say chat, Jason? I will try and sort that out if there is something going on. But maybe it was from the last live stream. I'll see what's happening. See if I can fix it. When you're talking, says Jason Yang, maybe has it got the title? Okay. I better change the title. Jason Yang, you are spot on. I will quickly do that now. I did end up just copying and pasting the last live stream's information, so that is why that is. So we'll quickly change it so that it matches what this actually is, which is me back talking for this one, because of the fact that last time we did just have the scoreboard. So I am going to quickly change that. Well spotted, Jason. You have done well there. Guptill pulls it to the leg side square, and it is going to be just a single. Guptill has got 1 off 4 at the moment. I will quickly change that for it. Here we go. And the save button's over here. There we go. We should be good to go now. New Zealand versus Pakistan T20 Live Match 3 reaction. I have got instead of the what it was. We'll go into the control room, and then I will be able to see all of the chat that we have got. Well, it's just me here. Although now we have got 3 viewers, so I'm not sure whether changing the title did help that out. But anyone who is tuning in now, thank you very much for being here. We are watching the Black Caps play Pakistan. Pakistan are actually bowling first for this one, which is pretty cool to see because of the fact that they did bat first for both of the other games. Nonetheless, we are waiting for Afridi to run in. Oh, that's a great drive from Seifert straight away. A classic cricket shot, cover drive. And by the looks of it, yes, it has made it to the boundary. Hello, says Best Cricket Moments. Hello, mate. Welcome to the live stream. We are watching the Black Caps versus Pakistan in this one. And New Zealand are batting first. Scoot, says Jason Yang. Yeah, thank you all very much for being here. And remember, if you do enjoy the live stream, be sure to hit that like button. I'm not sure what our like goal will be. Scooter Barrett, says Jason Yang. Yeah, I'm not sure what the like goal will be for this one. We normally aim for, I guess, around 20 likes would be pretty cool to hit. And Shaheen Afridi running in. And no run there. So the first over goes for 5 of the Black Caps innings. Jordan Barrett, says Jason Yang. Almost his name there. But it's going to be interesting to see the play because of the fact that the boundaries aren't very long on either side of the wicket. Or either side. So a pull shot or a cut shot. Like, they could be lethal in this match. Maybe we will see a cut shot go for 6, depending on how it is hit. But yeah, Pakistan did win the toss in this one, I believe. Yes, they did, and chose to field. It is going to be Mohammad Hussain, a player who wasn't actually in either of the first matches, I don't believe. So it will be interesting to see how he goes against the Black Caps. Brad Barrett, says Jason Yang. We'll quickly have a look to see the audio levels, make sure that it is all right. Because I wouldn't want it to be too quiet for you guys. Decent ball there. And it is a dot. No, it's not. It's a misfield, unfortunately, from Pakistan. and they have just got the 1 run off it, but it was actually misfields. They did cost them a few runs in the last match, Pakistan, so they won't want to see too many of those, that's for sure. Up the Hamish, says the rugby man. Thank you for tuning in, mate. We are watching the Black Caps versus Pakistan at the moment, and New Zealand are batting first. So it'll be interesting to see how Pakistan go, batting second for the first time in this series. The Black Caps, of course, have already won the series. So now it is just a case of will they win it 3-0 or will Pakistan win this last one? Maybe pick up a little bit of momentum going into the test matches. And Mohamed Hussein is the bowler running in at the moment to Seifert. It's a good ball and no run there. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Remember to leave a like on the live stream if you do enjoy it. We are going to try and hit 20 likes for this live stream. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, they are playing in Napier at the moment, MCLEAN Park. And like they said, the crowd are still flying into the ground. And it is pretty nice weather there as well. As you can tell, it's relatively warm here, although I think it's going to rain very soon. Isaac Williams has, but yeah, good. And a whole heap of random stuff that I can't pronounce, I don't think. Why is Bowden not in your All Blacks career mode, says Jason Yang. Unfortunately, at the start of the second season, he just disappeared and it became a 40 rated player. So I got rid of that 40 rated player, and then from there, he actually, Bowden Barrett just doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But then it's the same with Dane Coles. And someone in the comments actually said about how it's to do with players retiring. No, you've got to read my comment. I'm going to try soon, but I might need a little bit of time. Seifert is facing Hussein there, and that is no run. Hind is dollar sign. How do you pronounce a dollar sign, by the way? Isaac, let me know. Sibajav 876 and 983 question marks are 3. If Asian, yeah, good. Hopefully that was close enough. Yeah, Isaac. Noah Rogers is in the chat. Hello, Noah. Thank you for tuning in. Rip Bowden Barrett, 2010 to 2020. Yeah, it is a shame because he does miss out on the World Cup games. Oh, that was a good shot from Seifert. And I think that's gone for 6 as well. And it wasn't quite a cut shot, but it was pretty close to it. Rip Dane Coles, 2008 to 2020, says Jason Yang as well. That was a great shot from Seifert, and that has gone for 6. That is how you put a bowler under pressure. He was bowling well for the first 4 balls, but then Seifert just hits it beautifully. 82 metres, that was going, even if it wasn't a short boundary to the side. Can you show the game, says Joshua Trethewa, maybe? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Unfortunately, due to licensing, if I was to show the game, the live stream would just get taken down, and the channel possibly almost would as well. So unfortunately, I can't. But I can tell you everywhere that it is being shown. It is on Spark Sport for New Zealand, or someone said TVNZ 1, but I don't actually think that's true. And then for Australia, KO and ESPN Plus is also a good place to watch it. Yeah, that was really good. Thanks, made my day, says Isaac Williams. You're welcome, mate. RIP, says Noah Rogers. Okay, so at the moment, the Black Caps are 12 for none after the 2 overs. They have still got the power play going for another 4 overs. And I feel like the Black Cap, should I say, on the smaller ground, I feel like you're probably wanting to look at maybe around 180. Might be a little bit high, but maybe 170, 180. Isaac, can he tackle George, says Jason Yang. I'll have to let you answer that one, Isaac. Do you think I would be able to tackle George? Not sure how well that would go for me, though, Jason Yang. I will say that. It is Shaheen Afridi running in once again. And that's a great pull shot from Guptill, but it's gone straight to the fielder out to Harris Ralph. So it is only going to be a single for Guptill. Go the Black Caps, says Noah Rogers. Yes, indeed. They are batting first in this one. That is different to the fact that they did actually bat second. Or did I say that they were batting or bowling first? But they are batting first for the first time in this series. It is the last match as well. So after this, we do go into the test matches, which actually start on Boxing Day, the 26th of December. So that is pretty exciting as well. But I don't think I will be doing watch along live streams for the whole test match because of the fact that there are probably around 8 hours of play per day. That's a shot and a half from Seifert. But it actually didn't really go anywhere, to be fair. It kind of went straight up, straight down. And yeah, I think he thought he had hit it better than he had there, Tim Seifert. He held the pose and the ball didn't really go that far. And I think they only got 2 from it. Ofa Tuangafasi has said he wants to verse George. Where did he say that, Jason Yang? Because that would be quite exciting to watch, that's for sure. And I feel like Tim Seifert would have been very disappointed if he did get out there because of the fact that it did look like a very nice shot. I just don't quite think it was the right ball for it. I think he wanted it a little bit further back. Oh, that was a great ball, but he has managed to hit it away to leg, and not only hit it away to leg, that one's almost going to go to the boundary, but he has stopped that one. It is a long boundary out there for MCLEAN Park on the angle. Has you missed that, said Jason Yang. Okay, see, I must have missed Tuangafasi calling out George. George will be happy about that, I would say. We'll have to wait and see about that, though. But yeah, anyone who is tuning in at the moment, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the live stream. We're going for 20 likes for this one. It's going to be how many we want. And I feel like we normally get over 20, so we'll start with 20. We'll see how we go. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. There's going to be Shaheen Afridi. At the moment, it's gone 1, 2, 3, the last 3 balls. So is this one going to be a 4? No, it's not. It's going to be a dot ball, unfortunately. Guptill not looking too happy there. At the moment, he is sitting on 3 runs off 7 balls. And kind of the last match, he didn't really get going as soon as I think he wanted to. And because of it, he kind of put a bit of pressure on himself and ended up getting out. And I feel like he wants a big score here because of the fact that he doesn't play the test matches. He will want to have a few runs on the board for this 2020 series. Hi, says the rugby opinion here. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you for tuning in. We are currently 2.4 overs down. Oh, Guptill's tried to hit that one. Has he got all of it? It's close. No, 1 bounce 4, I believe. 909, 909, 909, 909, 909, 909, 909, 909, 909, says Jason Yang. Interesting number, Jason. That is a large one as well. Shaheen Afridi. Has that gone all the way there? Oh, no, it's a 1 bounce 4. You almost found the boundary on the full there, Guptill, though. Lol says Cole Gaines. Yeah, Guptill at the moment. How many runs do we think Martin Guptill will get? Let me know in the comments, or in the chat, should I say. Do we think he's going to get a decent total, or do you think he will go out? It's a good shot from Guptill. Straying down leg, and because of it, Guptill able to get a single. Hits it straight to Harris Ralph, and will retain the strike for the next one. Manu Raju has said hi. Hello, mate. Thank you for tuning in at the moment. The Black Caps, they're looking all right early in this match. And hopefully they will be able to get a few more runs on the board. But Pakistan are batting second in this one, which is different to the first 2 2020 matches. Betting online, message me WhatsApp. No, we can't be doing that, Raju. Noah Rogers has said 43 runs, though, is how many Guptill will get. Is everyone in agreement with Noah? I think he'll get somewhere around that, maybe 30 today, Guptill. He is 33, so what about 20? Oh, so about 26, says Cole Games. And Jason Yang says a very large number. That is a large number once again, Jason Yang. There we go, right. So Guptill at the moment isn't able to hit that ball. He would have loved to smash that one. Guptill's got a little bit of width there, but was looking where he wanted to hit it. And unfortunately, the ball just wasn't quite there for it. Pakistan at the moment, I feel like anything under 170 they'll be extremely happy with. Cup, not Gupta, says Jason Yang. And I should also ask, how many runs do we think the Black Caps will get in this one? Do you think they will be getting 170 plus, or do you think they will be getting less than 170? Where is this played? It is being played at MCLEAN Park in Napier, is where this one is. Noah, yeah. I reckon he should maybe be dropped, says Cole Games. He is one of those players, Guptill, that he either goes very well for a series or he doesn't have the best one. So it will be interesting to see if this one is going to be one of those times that he does go well. Yes, hit that one to leg, and that's going to be 4 runs for Guptill. Hits it fine and has scored 4 down fine leg. I'm sorry I'm late. I was playing Rugby Challenge 4, says the Rugby Opinioneer. No worries, mate. Well, I appreciate you tuning in nonetheless. 164, says Noah, is the amount that they will be able to get the Black Caps, and Jason Yang has thrown in a few other numbers to his massive 1 trillion or billion or whatever that one is. But nonetheless, we are watching the game. For anyone who is wondering what we are up to, it is the Black Caps versus Pakistan, the third 2020. Yoma Bro says, Crazy NZ, thank you for tuning in, mate. Hope you are enjoying the videos. The Rugby Challenge ones have been getting some insane support lately. So hopefully you are all enjoying them as well. Because, of course, we don't just do cricket watch-alongs. We do a lot of Rugby Challenge on the channel as well. James Duffy says Jason Yang. I'm not sure whether Duffy is actually playing. And it is Jacob Duffy, I believe. You're throwing me off Jason Yang, but I'm not sure whether he is there. Jacob Duffy, is he there? Says Jason Yang. I'm not actually too sure yet. I actually have a screenshot of the lineups that we'll have a quick look at. No, he isn't. It is going to be the only difference to the Black Caps side. I don't actually think there is one, actually. I think it's the exact same one as the last match. Looking at that. Kyle Jamieson is there. Was he there before? I think he was in the last one as well. So, yeah, an identical lineup for the Black Caps in this one. It's a good ball from Hisnain there. And he has got one more ball left of the 4th over. They are showing Kane Williamson, a man who had a pretty decent bat in the last match as well. He will want to have a good knock before the test matches. Oh, Seifert has hit that one hard and high and all the way as well. Seifert hits it for 6. That is now 21 off 11 for Seifert as well. Is NZ winning? I don't watch cricket. We are still very early on in the match, but at the moment they are having a decent start. Crazy NZ. But yeah, I feel like I'll have to wait a little bit longer before I can tell you who's exactly winning. But at the moment, the WinViz, as it's called, has New Zealand 74% chance of winning from here. So that's probably 73 now. For some reason, it dropped 1% when he hit a 6, which is interesting. But yeah, that is the, around 70% to the Black Caps at this stage early on. Cole Games has put low once again. But yeah, anyone who hasn't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. We are trying to hit possibly around about 20 likes by the end of it. Cole Games is in jail, says Jason Yang. No, NZ are losing. And Shahu says, Crazy NZ. Cole Games is loving every second of this chat by the looks of it. And James Gordon is in the chat as well. Hello, James. Thank you for tuning in, mate. The Black Caps are batting first in this one, rather than Pakistan, who were batting first in the other two. All Harris Ralph now is going to be bowling. He is a bowler who you have to be wary of. Harris Ralph, he has got some pretty good pace, at times getting around that 150. But then with these boundaries, it is quite a small boundary at Napier. So I'm wondering, will he get a wicket or will he go for a few runs in this first one? It is still in the power play, which means he doesn't have many. Oh, no, that's not a run there for the Black Caps. They have updated the All Black squad on Rugby Challenge 4, says the Rugby Opinioneer. I know you commented that, didn't you, Rugby Opinioneer? Yeah, because of the fact that I have already done the squads as the Tri-Nations ones, I haven't actually had a chance to have a look and see what they have changed it to from the default, because I know they've updated England as well. So I might have to have a wee look at that. Maybe could be a video if you guys did want to see that. Or has Guptill got all of that? Yes, he has, and it is a 6 for Harris Ralph, or off Harris Ralph, should I say, for Martin Guptill. He's on 19 now of 15. But yeah, I feel like my voice is actually going to give out before the end of this live stream. I have already recorded about 3 videos today over about maybe a 2-hour period. So it has been a hard day on the voice, but hopefully we will be able to get through this one nonetheless. But Guptill holding the pose straight back. Right, what does Harris Ralph do here? Of course, he's only allowed 2 fielders outside of the ring. They are having a field change, maybe looking at some short bowling by the looks of that. It'll be interesting to see what his response to this is. Let's go, Black Caps. Let's go, says Cold Games. That is the spirit. Oh, no. And that is Guptill out on 19. Hi, says Cruisy Boy 123. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Guptill has just gone out, unfortunately, for the Black Caps. So now they will be 40 for 1. Harris Ralph did get hit for 6, but then the next one, it was very well bowled, and it is taken well. Chicha says Cold Games. Yeah, Martin Guptill out 19 off 16, unfortunately for him. My man says 4K Harlem. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate all of the support you guys have been given on the channel. And I have to say, we are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, which I didn't think we would be anywhere near by the end of the year. Because I know that it was in about early December, me and George were talking, and we were like, if we can somehow get the channel to maybe around 870 subscribers by the end of the year, that would be pretty awesome. But now we are actually sitting on, I haven't checked it lately, but we are on 949. So we're one away from hitting that 950, which is pretty insane. And I don't know, maybe there is half a chance of us being able to hit it by the end of the year, 1,000. We have only got another 9 days, though, so we are running out of time, that's for sure. I know Dead Shark Eyes is out, says Cold Games. That's an interesting nickname for him. Okay, they're hyping him up here. Kane Williamson, so hopefully he doesn't disappoint. But Kane Williamson is now at the crease. I don't think they crossed there, so because of it, he is on strike to Harris Ralph. And I feel like Harris Ralph isn't really the fella that you want to be facing when you've just made your way to the crease. Zane McGrath has said, I got you to 950. Thank you very much, Zane. I will have a quick look on mine. Right, mine still says 949, but I do appreciate that nonetheless, Zane. I'm eating a Kit Kat, says Jason Yang. That is lucky for you, Jason. What type of Kit Kat is it? If it is a Kit Kat Chunky, what is everyone's go-to Kit Kat Chunky flavor? I feel like there's a couple good ones, those Kit Kat Chunkies. Sponsorship deal, maybe no. Steady the ship is in the crease. Yes, indeed, Cold Games. Kane Williamson has been very good. Everyone always says that he's not a 2020 player, but he can always just control an innings and then just up that strike rate at the end when he needs to. Look up Black Cat's nicknames. They're hilarious, says Cold Games. Yeah, I feel like there would be a few interesting ones. That is for sure. Hi, I am from India. What Muhammad Amir retirement, says Atif Ahmed. One moment. I'm not sure who that would be, sorry. But I can say that whoever it is not in the lineup for Pakistan. And I hope I'm answering your question a little bit. Sorry if I am not. Double cookie and chocolate, says Jason Yang. That doesn't sound like there's anything wrong with that, Jason. That would be a decent one, that's for sure. At the moment, Cypher is on strike. Harris Ralph bowling. Oh, that's a decent shot. Oh, that was an awkward bouncer as well. It was quite a bobbly one, and it is going to pull up. No, it's not. And that is a 4. Hafiz not quite able to get that one, unfortunately. It was just an awkward one. Seemed to want to bounce all over the place. Tom Latham is Dave Franco, says Cold Games. I just went for a swim. I am beast at swimming, says Jackson. What's your favorite type of swimming? Is it freestyle, Jackson, or a backstroke? I always hate a backstroke because of the fact that when you do that last one, you're going to hit the side of the pool and you brace for impact, and then you're like nowhere near the end. And then you just look like a bit of a silly goose. Hi, you're a good wicket keeper, says Atif. I used to actually play wicket keeper when I was about maybe 12. But then I slowly moved away from it because of the fact that, I was able to get the ball, but I wasn't really the tallest player. And I was also decent at spin bowling. So I ended up becoming more of a spin bowler than wicket keeper. Freestyle, says Jackson. It is a good one. That is a fact. But yeah, how hot is it there, Jackson, at the moment? Because here it's probably sitting around maybe 17 degrees. I could be exaggerating though, but I am in a t-shirt, which is almost a rare occurrence because we have had some pretty cold days lately, but then also some very hot ones. It is going to be number 41 for Pakistan running in. Did you play rugby when you were younger? Says Noah Rogers. Yes, I did. Although younger for me was around maybe 9 years old. I think I may have finished because of the fact that I've told the story a couple of times. We had a couple of players on our team, the halfback and the first five, and unfortunately, they just never passed the ball. So I was on the wing because I was one of the smaller kids, but I had a little bit of pace. So I was on the wing, but throughout like maybe one season, I think I only touched the ball like 2 times. So it's one of those things that like it just ended up that I wasn't really getting to touch the ball. So in the end, I ended up giving it up. Do you eat cats? Says TS Bros. No, I don't. I don't think I've ever eaten one. Not with my knowledge anyway. Lovely Trenty, best swing bowler in Black Caps, says Gold Games. That will be Trent Bolt, of course. Not warmth, just the right temperature. Oh, not warm, not just the right temperature, says Jackson. Yeah, that is good. That is for sure. Cats for dinner, says TS Bros. Not for me, mate. No, not on the cards tonight. Lowell says Noah Rogers. Yeah, at the moment, Williamson 1 off 3, but if anyone can get that strike rate up, it is him. He seems to just have a habit of, if he has to hit a few balls around for a start, oh no, he's just chopped the ball on Kane Williamson and he is out. I well and truly jinxed him there, but Fahim has picked up a wicket without going for a run as well. Kane Williamson tried to play a cut shot and it didn't work out for him. And unfortunately, he has chopped the ball on, and that wasn't what he was after, that's for sure. So I well and truly jinxed him. So I might have to write him a letter and say sorry, because that one might have been my bad. But nonetheless, Kane Williamson is out for a single in the end of 4 balls. Now it will be interesting to see what happens to the Black Caps. We are still in the power play. 5.3 overs gone. They have now got an air break. They are actually showing TJ Perenara, which is a different sport at the moment. So they call Tim Southey a camel, says Cole Games. That's interesting. I'm not sure where that nickname comes from, but nonetheless, the Black Caps at the moment under a little bit of pressure. They did get a few runs on the board early though, and Seifert is still at the crease. And I feel like Seifert and Glenn Phillips, they have got the ability to just get a lot of runs together if they need to. And I feel like with them, they may still have a chance of putting on that 150, or not 150. They won't want 150. They'll probably want around 180, I would say they would be happy with. Oh, no, it's Devon Conway now, making his way to the crease. Meow, says Noah Rogers. But I am liking the little cinematics that they give the guys as they are coming out. Get in, New Zealand. Come on, you can do this. Mike Smith, thank you for tuning in, mate. It is good to see you here. Yeah, the Black Caps, or at the moment, I should say the Black Caps are 2 wickets down for 45 runs. They will want to try and get back into this match a little bit, swing it back in their favour because of the fact that at the moment on the WinViz, Pakistan are 42% likely to win this one. And earlier on, the Black Caps were sitting around that 75. But it is Fahim once again running in. Oh, it was the slower ball as well, I think. I was AFK, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. Thank you for coming back. You have missed a little bit, though. 2 wickets for the Black Caps, including Kane Williamson. When is the power play? It goes up until the 6th over. So this will be the final over of it, because you get the first 6 overs where you're only allowed 2 fielders outside of the ring. And then from there, you are allowed, I believe it's 4 or 5. I can't remember in this situation. But yeah, the Black Caps only have 2 balls left of their power play now. Conway gets the single there. He is off the mark now. What else have we got? Do you like cats or cows? Says Noah Rogers. I will say I like cats because we do have a cat, but I mean, cows aren't that bad as long as they don't try and charge you. You know, it's like, it's a 50-50 situation there. What's your prediction about this match? Who will win this match? says Atif Ahmed. That's a good question. I think New Zealand will get around that 180. And then I think Pakistan, if they don't chase it down, I think they will get within maybe about 20 runs difference. So I think it could be close, maybe slightly in New Zealand's favour still, just because they've got the home field advantage and they won the first two. But I think Pakistan will be trying pretty hard to win this match, that's for sure. So I think they have got a chance here, Pakistan. 51 more subscribers till you hit 1K subs, bro, says Johnny Plays. I know it is a bit crazy how fast we've been growing. Even just in the past day, we've gone up, I think, around 10 subscribers. So thank you all very much for that as well. And also thank you who have already been here for the last however many months you have. I do appreciate it a lot. If you're wondering why I'm constantly looking over there, by the way, that is where the chat is. I'm not just ignoring the camera. But Cruisy Boy 123, where is the next match? Oh, that's a good question. I know it's the test match, but I'm not actually sure whereabouts it is played. But it is on the 26th of January. But I will get that information for you very soon. Crazy Boy Mike Smith said, hopefully New Zealand, if not all goods. Yes, they have already won the series. So I feel like they won't mind too much. Well, I mean, they will mind getting beaten by Pakistan if they do in this match. But I feel like because of the fact they've already won the series, they possibly aren't as worried about this one. Hagley Park, says Noah Rogers. So that is where the test match is being played. That was well bowled by Shadab, and that looked like it was still spinning when it was on the pitch there. As the next test, says Noah Rogers. Actually, I should have known that because that is in Christchurch, and there were talks of us possibly going to it. Or Seifert has hit that one. It's a sweep shot, and it's gone all the way for 6. Unfortunately for them, the shorter boundaries out there has cost them a little bit there. Got to go playing Rugby Challenge 4. I won't be back. Go New Zealand, says the Rugby Opinioneer. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Nonetheless, back from AFK, says Jason Yang. And where's Glenn Phillips, says Cole Games. I believe he is in the lineup. I just don't think he is at the crease yet. Yeah, he is going to be in next, Cole Games. Shadab Khan, the captain of Pakistan. He's not too happy with that 6 against him. Where's Glenn Phillips? Why, says Mike Smith. Why? I'm not too sure. You may need to add a little bit more, Mike Smith. Did he get dropped? Oh, says Cole Games. Yeah, we have got a little bit of a delay. Unfortunately, the stream, I believe, is on low latency rather than ultra low, which I'd normally have it on. I'm not sure why it's done that, but pretty much what that means is there's probably about a 10 to 15 second delay from when you guys type the message to when I will answer it on stream. Was John Cena in the chat, says James Gordon. He was for the last match, but he hasn't been today so far. There's a dead ball at the moment from Shadab. So we are going to have, at the moment, he's gone for 7 runs off 3 balls of his first over. It's a decent shot there. It's gone out to leg side, and it will just be a single there for Seifert, who's already on 34 runs off 18 balls. I'm AFK right now, says Johnny Blaze. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Nonetheless, where's Matt Duffy, says Jason Yang. Jake, I assume it's Jacob Duffy. He isn't there. I assume maybe this is more of the trying to give the test bowlers a bit more of a run before the test matches on Boxing Day. Lol, says Cole Games. Hey, Johnny, says Jason Yang. I don't know whether I can say that, Johnny Place. And his name is John Cena. Oh, is that going to be another wicket? No. I don't think Harris Ralph could actually see that because of the sun. Never mind. The next test is played at Bay Oval, says Noah Rogers. No worries, mate. Oh, maybe it's the New Year's one that is actually at Hagley Park, is it, Noah? I don't even know what AFK means, says Johnny Blaze. It is away from keyboard, Johnny. Jason Yang, that's a bit harsh. Hey, Jason, brother, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, at the moment, the Black Caps not doing too bad. After 7 overs, they are sitting on, I believe it hasn't updated yet, but I believe they are on 57 for 2 at the moment. Yes, they are. JK. Yo, Jason and Johnny, says James Gordon. I used to play cricket I was a good bowler, says Jackson. What type of bowling did you do, Jackson? Were you a spin bowler or a pace bowler? Let me know. But at the moment, the big surprise for the Black Caps is the fact that Kane Williamson is already out. He did chop the ball on, and he is only 1 run off 4 balls. Is Jason okay? Says goal games. It's sometimes hard to tell, I think, goal. But nonetheless, it is good for everyone to be in the chat. That's for sure. Pace, says Jackson. Yeah, so you would have been... I'm trying to think what age group was that in, Jackson, and were you getting quite a few wickets, possibly? Just a single there for the Black Caps there for Conway. Okay, cheers, Jason and Hamish, for filling me in. What AFK means. I'm a blazed bowler, says Johnny Blaze. Are you allowed to bowl blaze, Johnny? I'm not sure whether that's allowed. Carl Gaines more like only years, says Jason Young. I'm not sure whether I pronounced that right. Tell me about Virat Kohli and Babar Azam. I don't know too much about Babar Azam, but I know Virat Kohli at the moment. The Indian Test side did lose to Australia in the first Test match, didn't they? Oh, that's bowled him. That's gone straight through. Seifert, and Fahim has picked up another wicket, and that will put it slightly more in Pakistan's favour. Looked like a slower ball possibly from Fahim, but it was very well bowled. 717727. Lol, what does that mean, says Cole Games. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, Virat Kohli, I'm not actually sure how many runs he got in the Test matches, but I know that he will be wanting to win the Boxing Day Test in Australia. That is going to be happening very soon, which is pretty exciting. I haven't decided what match I'm going to watch. I think I'm going to try and watch both, the Pakistan versus New Zealand and the India versus Australia match. I cut it up in my bowl, and sprinkle it all in the chalice and light it up. Judge from Jamaica, Johnny Blazer said, I don't know what half of that means, Johnny Blaze. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm as hip as possibly you are. But nonetheless, at the moment, New Zealand under a little bit of pressure. Has Super Rugby started yet, says James Gordon? Unfortunately not. The first game for Super Rugby AU starts on about I think it's the 20th or so of February, and also the Super Rugby Aotearoa starts on the 26th, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But I have been doing a Super Rugby Aotearoa competition on Rugby Challenge 4 that I have been trying to have each week leading up to the competition, as if I continue with 2 games a week, my final will be 1 week before Super Rugby Aotearoa starts. Johnny Blaze, or Bells, are you cooked? Says Jackson. No, Seifert just got out, said Cole Games. He did indeed. And then, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the Black Caps are going to be able to rebuild from here. At the moment, probably for the first time in this match now, Pakistan, 51% chance of winning. They are more than 50% now for Pakistan, so they will be liking that very much. Can you tell me about Moeen Ali? It's another player. He is playing for England, but I haven't actually seen too much of him lately. He is very good at spin bowling, though, when he does get it right. Although he does seem to... He got dropped from the Test side a while ago, which was when I was watching England last. I haven't actually watched them in a wee while, but Moeen Ali, yeah, he's a decent spin bowler. He has been known to go for a few runs, but if he does have a good day, he can get a lot of wickets. Xmas is on Friday in New Zealand, says Johnny Blaze. It is indeed. And A, says James Gordon. Why is Trent Bolt and Tim Southey? Is that why are they in the side, Jackson? Because I assume Southey not bowling, says Jackson Always Blazed. It is because of the fact that at the moment New Zealand are batting, but they will be bowling after New Zealand have finished their batting. But yeah, they have got about, I believe we have got about 13 overs left for the Black Caps of their batting, and then they will get a chance to bowl Tim Southey and Trent Bolt. And Tim Southey bowled extremely well in the last match, that's for sure. He was just bowling that Test match line, and it was working for him. And he did pick up a few wickets. Is it true, Blaze? Says James Gordon, Friday date. says Jason Yang as well. But anyone who hasn't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. We are trying to get it to 20 likes, and we are sitting on 11 at the moment. So I think we will be able to get that very soon, and we might have to make a new goal. That's a great shot from Conway, but it is only going to get him a single out through cover. At the moment, Conway is just getting singles, but I think he is trying to reset the innings a little bit for the Black Caps. It will be a discussion that him and Phillips are going to be having. It's going to be who is going to have a little bit more of an aggressive role in this partnership. But yeah, like they are saying, there is quite a bit of spin, and also, yeah, there's a bit in it for the bowlers. And the Black Caps, they have lost 3 wickets so far, but now 8 overs gone, 61 for 3 for the Black Caps. What's Santa delivering the chat on Christmas, says Johnny Blaze. I just worked that out. He is asking the people in the chat what they are getting for Christmas. I was thinking, is it delivering the chat? And I got confused, but nonetheless, it is because I've done too many recordings today, I think. So my brain has been all over the place a little bit. True, then my level bubble showing me how straight and true it is, said Johnny Blaze. Oh, truer than my level bubble showing me how straight and true it is, says Johnny Blaze. But at the moment, yeah, they've learnt that there is a little bit of spin in this wicket. So the bowlers, the ones who have been bowling cutters, have been able to get a little bit more out of the pitch. Atif Ahmed has put, which team is better, India or Pakistan? That's a good question, Atif Ahmed. I feel like no matter what answer I say, I am going to offend some people, but I would say purely off the last little while, Pakistan's bowling's very good, but then I would say almost India for batting, but then that was a great ball from Shadab. But yeah, because of the fact that they weren't actually able to get many runs against Australia, it makes it difficult. But overall, I think India have been higher ranked than Pakistan, but Pakistan have got a pretty good bowling attack at the moment. Oh, that's a great shot down the ground. And because of it, that is going to be only possibly 2. That was great fielding from Pakistan there. Are you still going to do subscriber series on Rugby Challenge 4? That is possibly a possibility, Jason. It is going to have to be next year, though, because of the fact that we have still got a lot of videos coming out this year. And I feel like a subscriber series, it will just take a little bit longer to edit than that's gone straight up in the air from Phillips. Is this one going to be caught? No, it's going to fall in the gap. It's fallen between all 3 of them there, the Pakistan fielders. And it was close, but Shadab not very happy there, wishing someone was going to be able to get under it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Are you doing Dream Match today in Rugby Challenge 4, says James Gordon? I don't think it will be today, James. More than likely, if it was going to be a day before Christmas, I'm not sure. It might be a tomorrow. Oh, no, it's an overthrow there. What was going on there for Pakistan? That is not what they want. But yeah, I'm not sure what day it would be on before Christmas. Maybe on Thursday would be my best day. But yeah, at the moment we've got that much on for the channel. Like we've got a podcast that we are going to be filming on Thursday at this stage, but I'm not sure what time of the day that will be. Mother want another. That's what I ask older with a woman who are hot. Do you or any of your mates have hot mums, says Johnny Blaze. I don't think I can answer that, Johnny Blaze, without anyone getting annoyed, really. Oh, that's closed out. But he has kept the finger down. And they actually do have 2 reviews. So the question is, are they going to take it? They don't look like they want to, Pakistan. I did not say the dream matches, said Jason Yang. I'm sorry, James Gordon. I must have gotten my names confused. But yeah, I end up reading the chat and just get people confused. Well, Jason Yang's trunk too, says Cole Games. That was a good shot from Conway. Just gets a single there. Yeah, Phillips. And then probably very lucky not to get caught there. Live, says James Gordon. Yeah, I would like to do a live stream before Christmas, but I'm just not sure whether we will have enough time with all of the videos going on because of the fact that Christmas will be a day that I probably won't be able to edit too much. So I've got to try and get videos prepared before that. So then there has been a lot of editing going on in the past couple of days. So I'm not sure whether I am far enough ahead, unfortunately. Is George or Hamish's mum's worth buttering up? Come on, mate. You stare at them. Well, I can say that I don't stare at my own, that's for sure, Johnny Blaze. That would be a bit weird, but I won't make a comment about George's. I don't know whether, either way, I feel like I would get in trouble whether I said yes or no for that, so I will just keep my mouth shut. Jackson has put low as well. Yeah, Conway now sitting 5 off 7, and Phillips is 7 off 7. So the Black Caps just having that wee bit of a rebuilding phase, but Fahim is going to have his third over. He has gone for 6 runs, so far off those 2 overs, and only 2 wickets. Or 2 wickets is impressive, so not only 2 wickets. Oh, and Conway has hit that one well down the ground. And I believe it was 1 bounce for 4. Yes, it was. So a good shot from Conway. Come on, boys, says Cole Games. But I will quickly do another wee check. We are sitting on 949 still on my screen. I'm wondering if we are going to be able to get that 950 before maybe the 10th over. What are we sitting on? Oh, we're sitting on the 9th, so that might be a little bit tough. But nonetheless, we will see if we can. And then we will be at that 950, and then only 50 to go to the 1,000. Sounds insane, to be honest. But now Fahim, has gone for 10 runs. Is this game on TV1? I thought that it was, but I don't think the last 2 have been. Conway, that's a great shot there, but great fielding as well from Pakistan. They are just going to get 2 there, the Black Caps. That was an incredible shot there. But yeah, I'm not actually sure if it is on 1. I'm watching it on Spark Sport at the moment, is how I am able to watch it. That was a great shot from Conway. Very unlucky to have found the fielder there, but that was a great bit of fielding from the Pakistan outfielder. Come on, get him to 950 or 100. Said Cole Games, you heard the man. If you want to help out, please do. I don't know whether I could answer that, Johnny, but I know that they have 2 Mohammeds in the team, if I'm not wrong. And those 2 are Mohammad Hafiz and also Mohammad Rizwan and also Mohammad Husnain, actually. So they have got 3 for this match. But we are on 13 likes, so thank you all very much for that as well. I do appreciate every like that we get, every subscriber we get as well. But yeah, Cole Games has set 1,000 as well. Maybe one day we might get there. Oh, Mohammed, no, I don't think he is playing Johnny Plays. Nonetheless, Phillips at the moment still 7 from 7. He did get a very quick 100 the other Test series or 2020 series against West Indies. So he will be wanting to do the same very soon, I would say, for the Black Caps. But the sun might be playing a little bit of a factor, almost a caught and bowled there. But it was well fielded by Fahim, the bowler. Mohammad Rizwan, says Atif Ahmed. Yes, indeed, he is opening the batting once again for Pakistan. And hopefully he will be Mohammad Husnain as well, says Atif Ahmed. Yeah, at the moment, the Black Caps 2 balls away from their 10 overs gone. And they are currently sitting on 74 for 3. And Pakistan have a 46% chance of winning at the moment, they are saying. The Winvers. At the moment, they are going for 7.77 runs and over. And I don't think they'll be minding that too much overall, but Phillips is on strike. Oh, it's well fielded there, but it might lead to 2 because of it. No, they have just got the 1. I feel like he saved a boundary there, though, the Pakistan fielder. Phillips might be getting a little bit frustrated. He did do that shot that fell in between 3 of the Pakistan fielders. Can you make your face cam bigger? Says Cole Games. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but with my software, it actually only allows me to be way out the side. I can't actually, because what I'd like to do is have me up in the top corner or something. But yeah, unfortunately with the software, it doesn't actually let me for some reason. I'd love to switch it up though. Why can't you stream the match, says Atif Ahmed? Because it's pretty much to do with copyright and licensing. So pretty much if I was to show the game, YouTube kind of have these, I don't know whether they're sensors, but there's some type of way of looking through it. And if it matches what is happening in the live match, let's say, it kind of reads it as the same material, which we're not allowed, so it would get taken down. And even the audio has been known to take channels off of YouTube as well. So unfortunately, it is a very risky game to play if you do have it on the screen, which is why I've only got the scoreboard. And I try and tell you guys about it as well, because I have done the same for rugby in the past, which seems to go down decently as well. So I do thank you all very much for that. I feel like I do thank you guys like 10 times, no, probably 100 times a live stream, don't I? But I do appreciate every single one of you for being here. But at the moment, 10 overs gone for the Black Caps. 76 for 3 is the score. And at the moment, Pakistan, they won't be minding that too much. Yes, they would have liked a couple more wickets, but keeping the Black Caps only scoring at 7.6 and over on a small ground each way on either side of the wicket. I feel like they will be reasonably happy with that. But then in this situation, they do want to pick up either Conway or Phillips because of the fact that if they can break up this partnership, maybe they have, oh, tell you what, that's going to be close as well. Shadab, the captain, he's thinking about it. They are going to review it. I thought it was close, but we are about to find out. Yeah, so the big question here is it outside leg? But it is going upstairs. So Pakistan may have another wicket here. Conway could be on his bike depending on how this one goes. Of course, he won't be wanting that. He will want to stay at the crease a little bit longer. Devon Conway, he was just starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Right, was this down leg? Oh, it's close. It'll be a close one, that's for sure. It might be close to outside leg, and it did actually spin quite a long way. I'm just watching it. That is why I'm not talking. They are checking to see if he did get any bat on it. Oh, he might have gotten a little bit of bat on that, Conway, unfortunately. And in a way, I almost wish he didn't for the sake of being able to see the... Okay, so it isn't going to be out. I'm going to bed, but I might come back in 10 minutes, says Cole Games. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. That is not out. And that is the review gone for Pakistan. This account is my Gramps, by the way, says James Gordon. No worries. What is your name, by the way, James Gordon? Because I feel like I call a lot of people the name of their accounts, but that's not actually their name. The likes of, well, I know John Cena is not actually John Cena, of course, but yeah, let me know what your name is, and I will try and call you that instead if you prefer. They are going for a quick run there, and they have got it, the Black Caps. I am just watching. I feel like I should be talking more, but I am just watching the game at this point. I am sorry, guys. I feel like because I've done so much talking in my recording sessions earlier, I feel like I've almost talked myself out. But those videos will be coming out on the channel very soon. Something else that is coming very soon is the 950. We are still sitting that one away. That's going to be 4 for Phillips. Unless it pulls up, Harris Ralph might get it. Yes, he has, I think. He's done extremely well there, Harris Ralph. Hi, says Noah Rogers. Thank you for coming back, mate. Harris Ralph put it in the hard yards there and manages to save it. They are going to check the boundary here for Harris Ralph. He tried to slide. He didn't really slide. Oh, he's done very well there, Harris Ralph. Just call me by this account name. Okay, no worries, James. He's done very well there, Harris Ralph, and because of it, he has saved a run, and that run could be crucial for Pakistan later in this match. Of course, they are batting second For anyone just tuning in, we are watching the New Zealand versus Pakistan 2020 match between these two sides. It's the third one of the series. At the moment, New Zealand are 2-0 up, but Pakistan will be wanting to win this third one, build up a little bit of momentum rolling into the test matches. Who are you playing the next All Blacks game on Rugby Challenge 4 career mode? Right, so the one that came out yesterday was, I'm just having a look because I have recorded a couple more. So that is why I'm just making sure. Okay, the last one was the quarterfinal. So the next match is the semi-final, and it is actually against the Springboks. So it is a very big match in Rugby Challenge 4 for that World Cup. So it will be interesting. Of course, I know the result, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but that match, they are a team that have managed to beat us twice in the past, South Africa. So who knows how this one would go. But at the moment, Pakistan have almost bowled 11 overs. New Zealand sitting around 80 runs, and they have lost 3 wickets. They have lost Kane Williamson, Guptill, and also, who was the other one? Wish England, says Jason Yang. Yeah, I wish they got through. And I also was wishing that the Springboks were going to be the final instead. But we have got them in the semi-final there. Right, so they are now 81 for 3 off 11 overs there, the Black Caps. Yeah, I feel like at the moment this is going to be the last 2020 for a while for international anyway, I think, if I'm not wrong, unless maybe Australia and India have ones in early January. But other than that, I believe we have moved into the test match stage of the year. So the Black Caps are going to be taking on Pakistan for the first of a 3-test series, 2-test series. It's either 2 or 3. But it is going to be Pakistan versus the Black Caps. The first match is going to start on the 26th of January. So that one is pretty exciting. But that is the same time that also Sri Lanka play South Africa in a test match. And also Australia versus India, their next one. If you win the semi-final, who will you be playing in the final? Says Jackson. I believe it has been announced. So I feel like I can tell you guys. And it will actually be Argentina in the final for whoever wins. Or the third place playoff will be against whoever is the loser of this one. Conway hit hard with the ball there, but he has managed to get a single out of it. Harris Ralph, he is a quick bowler. He has already got 1 wicket. But they are saying that the sun is a bit of an issue at this ground, and you can see why. It is very bright. And Harris Ralph, earlier on, the ball was coming to him, and he put the hand up to try and see where it was, and it was actually about 20 metres ahead of him. They are showing the crowd, and they are showing the sun, and it's an awkward height as well because of the fact that Harris Ralphie is bowling pretty quick. So you don't really have a lot of time to react, and then you add a bit of sun there when you're looking up at it. And it can be an issue for a lot of batsmen. They are saying once the shadow is fully over the ground, that will be when there is a little bit more benefit for batting. That one has gone straight up. It is going to be on cue. Noah has fallen safe because of how badly Phillips actually hit that one. It did fall safe. But Pakistan, they have been creating a lot of chances. That's for sure. Harris Ralph, he has got a lot of pace. But Pakistan at the moment, they are giving the Black Caps not much of a chance in this match so far. They've been bowling to a very good plan, it seems. Oh, that was well bowled by Harris Ralph. It's hit the stumps at the other end as well. And if it hadn't hit the stumps, it would have maybe been able to go for 4. James Gordon has, but we're close to 20 likes. We are indeed. We're on 14 at the moment. So I feel like being able to get to maybe 20 by the end of the Black Caps innings could be a possibility, but we will have to get a few more, that's for sure. Hi, says 99%. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate it. At the moment, Pakistan have been bowling well. The Black Caps sitting on 84 for 3 after 11.3. They are showing the captain, Shadab. Or Shahab, I think it is, actually. Harris Ralph, he is a quick bowler. Oh, that was a slow ball as well. And that is just a single there. Harris Ralph, he is steaming in. In New Zealand at the moment, going for 7.29 and over. So they are doing a decent job keeping those runs ticking over, but I feel like they will want to ramp it up. Maybe within the next, maybe 3 overs, I think they'll start trying to ramp it up. On my screen, we're at 15 likes, says James. Unfortunately for me, I will have a look on my phone as well, but I believe for me, we are still sitting on oh no, now we are on 15. So it's just went up to 15. So thank you all very much for that. We are only 5 away. Oh, okay, the umpires are having a talk at the moment. I think they are going off the field to wait for a little bit while the sun is at the awkward height. I just like the video, says Jackson. Says, and James said, oh, yeah, at the moment we are sitting on that 15, and by the looks of it, they might be making their way off the field because of the sun. Yeah, because of sunstrike, it looks like they are going to have a little bit of a drinks break and hope that that does go down a little bit more. We've probably got maybe about, I'd say maybe 20 minutes to have a break for in this situation. But yeah, they are just having drinks at this stage. The game has been stopped because of the sun. Hopefully we will be right back into it very soon. Yeah, at the moment they are just waiting to see if the sun is going to go down, and that could take a little bit of time. So we have got a little bit of a delay in the live action, but nonetheless, we will hopefully be back into it very soon. I'm hoping it is only going to be maybe 10 minutes or so. But do let me know in the chat how many runs you think the Black Caps will get. We are currently 11.4 overs in, and they are on 85 for 3. Boring, says Jason Yang. It is a bit because of the fact that we have got the stoppage. Yeah, we have got 5 or 10 minutes stoppage here. So that is not really what we like to see. And something else that we did one other time was actually fire up cricket on the Xbox. Has the match stopped, said Jackson. Yes, it has. For now, they are having a little bit of a break because of the fact that the sun is at the wrong height. So we have just got this awkward little patch where we have to wait. So I might actually write that on my little board. So we'll hide that for a second and we will go up to, actually I will do that and then I will grab this one. Delayed has come up on the screen as well. I'm just writing for anyone wondering what I am up to. Here we go. Black Caps are batting. Sun delays play. Oh, we have got, can you speak Hindi, says Atif Ahmed. Unfortunately, I cannot. I did learn a little bit of Spanish when I was doing the Argentina versus All Blacks game, so maybe I will pick up a little bit throughout these live streams. Yeah, at the moment, the game has been stopped because of the sun. Unfortunately, it's like a flight delay, says James Gordon. Yeah, it is a little bit. They are talking to Phillips at the moment. So it is a little bit unfortunate. I'm just looking around to see what I can do to keep you guys entertained while we have the stoppage. But I will quickly see if I can go like that. I'm back, says Goal Games. Unfortunately, at the moment, we have got a stoppage in the play, which isn't really what we like. Although it looks like they are just about getting ready to go. So I was actually about to fire up Cricket 19 on the Xbox again. BBB says, I assume that is 100%, but if you do want to let me know your name, I will give you a shout out. JJJ as well. But nonetheless, the Black Caps, we have had a little bit of a delay in play, but hopefully we will be back and going very soon, that's for sure. Feel like we all want to see some good action play rugby, says Jackson. I was about to fire up Cricket, although I think they are very close to going once again. So by the looks of it, we are probably only about a minute away. So I feel like I would have just got it set up and then it would have been, I would have had to stop it once again. There we go. Black Caps are batting for this one. Harris Ralph is bowling to Conway. The sun has gone down, which is very good to see. Do you know Janae Jamshed? No, I do not. Atif Ahmed, I'm sorry. I'm not sure who that is. Go on, said Cole Games. I would have if it was possibly a little bit longer of a stoppage, but now that the sun has gone down, they are back into the action. So we are going to stick it out for a little bit longer. Do you know Janae Jamshed? No, sorry. I'm not sure who that is. We'll have a look, and we are currently sitting still on that 949, so we're getting closer and closer to that 950. So I'm just wondering, I feel like we will hit it during this live stream, but I'm just wondering who it will be. But Harris Ralph is running him once again. That's a good shot from Phillips. It's a very good shot, and it's found the boundary for 4. It was back extra cover, I would say. No, not extra cover. It would have been maybe almost out point or halfway in between point and cover. Have you played Rugby Challenge 3, says James Gordon? I have indeed. I played Rugby Challenge 3 before I played Rugby Challenge 4, but then I haven't actually owned either of the Rugby Challenges before that. The last game before that I would have owned was probably Rugby 08, possibly, on the PlayStation 2, but that's a wee while ago. Yeah, I don't think my scoreboard has actually realized that they have started up again by the looks of it. Still says that they are delayed. I will go subscribe on my Nan's account soon, says Jackson. I do appreciate that. Does she watch a lot of YouTube, Jackson? She might get sick of our notifications because we do have quite a few videos come out every week. That was a good single run by the Black Caps. Not sure whether the scoreboard is going to update itself. If not, I might have to refresh the page. And hopefully, last time I tried to refresh, I actually refreshed the whole live streams. Post a video on Cricket 19, says Cole Games. I feel like I would like to in the near future as well. I like your cut, my G. I like your cut, G. I'm here. Thank you very much, mate. Haven't had a haircut yet, but I feel like I do need one because my hair is very long at the moment. Like, this is probably the longest it's ever been. But I feel like I've just been too busy. Oh, that's a misfield, and because of it, it is going to be out backward point for another 4 for the Black Caps. But yeah, at the moment, the Pakistan fielding just hasn't quite been up to the standard they would have been liking. Yeah, just went under him, unfortunately. No, but I will turn them on anyway, said Jackson. I mean, you could possibly look at subscribing without turning on notifications might be the better idea, Jackson, so that she doesn't have 50 notifications every week. But yeah, posting a video on Cricket 19 is something I'd like to do in the future. Maybe a career mode, since I do career modes on Rugby Challenge 4. Maybe I should do one on Cricket 19 as well. Will you be posting other games or only stream it? Says Mac does everything. I think I would be doing it as videos possibly, although the Cricket 19 on the live stream the other day when it was raining for the Big Bash game actually did all right. Overall, you guys seem to enjoy it, so maybe I could do a live stream of Cricket 19 as well if that is something you guys want to see. But something else that I actually got in the mail today, which I am pretty excited about, I will show it at the end of this over. We've got one more ball. That's a great shot from Phillips, cut shot once again. And it's gone for another 4, and that brings up the 100 for the Black Caps. And the projected score for them is 157. They will want to get a lot closer to possibly 200. I feel like they can get about 170 at least, New Zealand here, if they don't lose too many more wickets. Can you do dream matches after this, says Jackson. I will see how my voice is doing. And also because of the fact that I will have to edit a few videos for the coming days. That's another boundary for Phillips. He's on fire at the moment. Got to go by, says Jason Yang. No worries. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Do you watch any other sports besides cricket and rugby, says Sport Reactions? I try to. I feel like lately I haven't had a lot of time to be able to watch too much, because even the likes of, like, I realized the other day, I haven't watched a Netflix, like, anything in about 2 or 3 months since pretty much going full-time just editing videos. But I do watch, I watch a bit of UFC is one of them. I try and watch rugby league as much as I can, as well as I watch the A-League normally, bit of soccer, or football, depending on where you're from. But I try and watch, there's a few sports that I do try and watch. I haven't been able to follow too many of them as well as I've followed the rugby, because even the Mitre 10 Cup, I wanted to be able to watch every match of that, but like 7 a week or 7 a weekend over the 2 days or 3 days that they were on, like I just didn't have enough time, because of the fact that for editing, I'm normally doing audio, so I need to listen to like the sounds, and then it's normally a bit difficult to be able to watch something at the same time. But yeah, I do try and follow some. Can you play Cricket 19 after 20 overs, says Cole Games? I mean, I possibly could maybe look at trying to get it set up so that it could happen in between innings. It may only be a very short game perhaps, but I might be able to. But something that I did get, that I did mention about just before, in the mail, I actually received this today. I bought it probably only a couple of days ago, and it has arrived, and it is called Big Bash Boom. Anyone who has been following the fact that we have been watching a few Big Bash games, this has all of the teams licensed. It is a cricket game, and it has had some decent reviews. It's a little bit of a different type of cricket. It's kind of all that was close to the stumps. It's more of a, like, how would you describe it? It's more of a, like, not dramatic cricket, but it's a bit over exaggerated. Like, there's like the ball has fire coming off the back of it and all sorts. So it is an interesting one. I think I'm going to have to refresh my page. I can't remember how to, though. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Oh, what just happened? I just refreshed the live stream. Luckily, I am streaming on multiple things at the moment, so I did get away with it. That had me in a little bit of panic, that's for sure. But hopefully, I will be able to. What I can do is I am going to put me in full screen. Big Bash. Boom Bash Bang says Skull Games. Big Bash Boom is what it is called, almost. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself in full screen for a moment. Hello, everyone. And I am going to quickly refresh my other screen so that it does start showing the scoreboard again, because at the moment it has kind of stopped. But we are going to be able to get back into it very soon so you guys can see what is going on. And I think that is what we needed. So now if I go back to this and go to the share screen option like that, boom, we are back. Yeah, says James Gordon. I have a mullet, says Gold Games. Maybe a little bit like Jack Goodhughes, perhaps. At the moment, we are actually sitting on 17 lights. Oh, was that a wicket? No, not quite. As well bowled by his name there. At the moment, we are sitting 13.4 overs through the Black Caps batting. We were going for the light goal of 20 before the end of the inning, so we're getting there slowly. We only need another 3 more, which is pretty impressive. So thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate it a lot. If I have another quick look as well, yes, it is the same on my phone. So we are sitting on 17, which is pretty awesome at the moment. Conway is on strike. He is on 21 off 24, so I feel like he will be wanting to ramp it up very soon. But for now, he is just rotating the strike, giving the strike to Phillips, because he is having a very good bat once again. But that is 50 partnership between Glenn Phillips and Devon Conway. 50 off 39 balls. So now I feel like it's their chance to start ramping it up a little bit. I wish Super Rugby started earlier. Me too, Jackson. It does seem like a shame that now, like, we've had so many good games of rugby and now we've got to wait about 3 months for anything else to happen. That is why I was trying to do it on Rugby Challenge 4 as well, to give you guys like matches each week to keep you guys interested in the rugby while it is the off season. Hisnane only going for 3 runs so far this over. And that's only going to be a 4th, so because of it. And I think there was a leg by, wasn't? No, he did get a little bit of bat on that. He does look a little bit winded there, Phillips. At the moment, I feel like 170 or 180 might be a little high, but they have got wickets in hand, so I feel like they can start to have a bit of a swing soon, the Black Caps. They're up to 14 overs gone. So I think you maybe wait till... I think one of them will start swinging maybe before the 15th. They'll have a couple bigger shots, which will be very good to see. But Shaheen at the moment has gone for, or the best economy is actually Fahim, who's bowled 3 overs. He's had 15 runs off him for 2 wickets. I hope Crusaders don't win this year. That's the thing as well. Or next year, says Jackson. That's the thing, because of the fact that it is going to be kind of done with a final rather than last year, how we didn't have a final. Like, anyone could win it because of the fact that, yes, the Crusaders could be in that top 2, but if the other team have a very good game in that final, they could become the champions, which is pretty awesome to see. I'm just listening to music, says James Gordon. No worries there, mate. Yeah, at the moment, we are sitting 6 overs away from the innings break between these two sides. Oh, that's gone high from Phillips, but has it gone long as well? It didn't sound that great. And it has been taken by Harris Ralph, and Phillips is out now. And this could start to get interesting. I said that they may look at going in this over, and because of it, Phillips hasn't quite got that one. It just didn't seem like he was getting the middle of the bat. He knew he was out, Phillips there. Harris Ralph has done extremely well to take that catch, and because of it now, they are under a little bit of pressure here, the Black Caps. Hopefully Highlanders are in the final, says Jackson. And tell you what, there's a possibility that any of those other teams, even the Crusaders, like, I feel like, yes, they will make it through, but it could still be pretty close overall, which would be very good to see. But I hope any team, I feel like anyone could take it, to be honest, because the Highlanders, the likes of, they have now got Aloy Marlowe, they've got Liam Squire back. They've got quite a few good players. So, they have got a chance. And they were almost actually able to beat the Crusaders last year as well. So if they are able to beat the Crusaders, then all of a sudden you're looking at the fact that, if the Crusaders, imagine if the Crusaders didn't even make it into the final. That would be pretty crazy. But, with the teams in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition, maybe it's a possibility. I don't even know if they'll make it on my Super Rugby Aotearoa series yet. I have only filmed a couple weeks. One of the second week videos hasn't actually gone out yet. I'm not sure what day I'll release that because of the fact that we have had quite a few videos coming out on most of those days. But Jimmy Neesham, I will say, has made his way to the crease now. And it is Conway on strike. So now he can't really have a swing here because of the fact that it's one of those things that they will want to not lose another one. That's a good shot from Conway, though, and that's going to be 4 runs. That is how you answer a wicket, that's for sure. The Highlanders are stealers because they stole some of the Crusaders players, said Noah Rogers. Which ones did they steal, Noah? I know the Crusaders, they did bring in a few players as well from all over the place. That was a great shot from Conway there. It's just a very good cover drive from Devon Conway. And because of it now, Shaheen back under a little bit of pressure. Oh, and he's almost done it again, Conway, and he has got it again. And he's gone for another 4 now, and he's not even trying to hit it in the air. He's just playing good cricket shots along the ground, and that is 8 runs off 2 balls. Now Shaheen, he is bowling it a little bit too full. Conway is just playing cricket shots at the moment, and they are paying off. Fatuli Paya and Billy Harmon, says Noah Rogers. Of course, they were both at the Crusaders, and they have also got a player from the Chiefs with Aloy Marlowe. So I feel like there are quite a few players who have kind of switched between the New Zealand sides. Oh, that's a good one from Conway, but it has just gone for the single. Yes, boys, says Cole Games. Who's winning so far, says James Gordon. At the moment, New Zealand are 57% likely to win it, according to the WinViz, James Gordon. So it is still pretty close, though, because of the fact that they have lost those 4 wickets, but they have also got 118 runs on the board. It is going to be Nisham on strike now. Sheehan Afridi is going to be bowling his first ball to him. They're going at 8 runs and over at the moment. The Black Caps, the projected score is 161. And I'm sure they will be wanting to get every single run of that projected score, and some, I would say. Yeah, there's going to be Nisham on strike now. He has just nudged it down to third man to get off the mark. 1 from 1 at the moment, Jimmy Nisham. Jackson has, but no, what Super Rugby team do you support? He is Crusaders, Jackson. No, Rogers. It's been Crusaders for a while as well. I remember way back in some of the first videos, he is very excited about the Crusaders career mode, that's for sure. But then, yeah, one Super Rugby team that we haven't done a career mode for yet is not the Crusaders, it's the Highlanders, and that is coming up very soon for anyone who does support the Highlanders. Oh, Conway once again plays a good cricket shot along the ground. It is just going to be 1 run. So from it now, it's going to be sitting on 120 for 4 for the Black Caps. The question is, who are they going to be bowling next? It is going to be Hisnain, and he is getting told what to do by the captain by the looks of it. They must have a plan that they are going to try and match. So we will have to wait and see if it does pay off. They are showing the scoreboard at the moment. So 19 runs for Guptill, 35 for Seifert. Williamson getting 1. Phillips going out after getting 31. And at the moment, Conway sitting on 32. And Nisham 1 off 1. It is going to be Hisnain now. I believe this is his final over as well. So he will be wanting to pick up a wicket, I would say. Would you ever live stream a career mode match? Says Jackson Always Blazed. I'm not sure, maybe. I don't know whether that's something you guys would want to see or not. I feel like because they're a little bit longer, maybe people would want to see multiple matches being played is my only worry with that one. Because of the fact that the likes of the dream matches, we normally play about 7 different games, or 5 to 7 or so different matches. So I feel like with a career mode one, like trying to read the chat as well might be rather difficult. Oh, that's a good ball, and that is going to be a dot ball once again. Hisnain has had 2 dot balls in a row at the moment. At the moment, he hasn't got a wicket yet. He is sitting on 21 runs off his 3.2 overs. So he will be wanting 1 wicket, I would say, before he finishes his spell, which is in 4 balls' time. Anyone who hasn't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. We're sitting on 17. We want to hit 20 by the end of the Black Caps batting innings. So we only need another 3 more. So if you do want to help out, please do. But at the moment, it is Hisnain bowling to Conway, who's sitting 32 off 31 deliveries. He has done a good pull shot there, and that's looking like it's going to go for 4. Yes, it does. It's a great shot from Conway. And once again, he has just played it along the ground, but he is just playing very well at the moment, Conway, finding the middle of the bat. And I feel like this is what he's got to do. Instead of trying to hit it in the air like Phillips was trying to, he's just kind of guiding the ball to where he wants it to go. That was a very good shot from him. Just a pull shot right into the gap, and because of it, he has moved up to 36 off 32 balls now. Hisnain once again running into bowl. That was a slower ball, and it is just going to be a single, or is it? No, they're going to run 2 here, and I think they're going to get it. That's great running from the Black Caps. And Conway is now sitting on 38 off 33. And they are saying that it possibly shouldn't have been a 2 there. Hisnain, he's got 2 balls left. Can he get a wicket? He wasn't in the last match for Pakistan, so he will be wanting to make a little bit of an impact in this one. It will be interesting to see if he is one of their test match bowlers, perhaps. Maybe they were just giving him a bit of a warm-up before moving into the test match. It's well bowled, and it is just going to be a single there. NZ need to go for more runs now, says Jackson. They do indeed. They are slowly ramping it up at the moment, but they have still got a run rate of 8.02 per over. Yeah, I feel like if they have still got this many wickets, they've got 6 left at the moment. So I think after this over, they have to start ramping it up. And some people are going to have to possibly, even if it means sacrificing your wicket just to try and get a few more runs. The likes of Conway, I feel like he is going to be key in the Black Caps innings. If he can stay in and Neesham is the one to go, then that could be quite a good combo. But Neesham is looking for a few gaps. He has just turned it to leg for the single there. And Conway isn't going to have the strike now. But at the moment, 128 for 4 after 16 overs for the Black Caps. So it's going to be interesting. I feel like Pakistan, will they be happy with that 160? I think they almost would be because of the fact that New Zealand have been able to chase down both of the first game totals. I think they might consider themselves in with a shot here. And at the moment, 44% chance of Pakistan winning on the Winvers. And New Zealand at the moment, Pakistan have only given away 1 extra, which is very impressive. I think that would have been a leg bye if I'm not wrong. And it was quite early on. Yeah, at the moment, Jimmy Neesham is going to be on strike for this next over. That sounded like someone was coming up our driveway. Maybe. Don't know. Hard to say, but nonetheless, Fahim, the man who has bowled 3 overs, has gone for 15 runs and got 2 wickets as well. Can he get another one? Or Jimmy Neesham has been hit hard there, and there's no run. So that is another dot for Fahim. I believe he already had about 7 or 9 in his first 3 overs. Is it Jimmy Neesham hard? It just didn't really get up as high as Jimmy Neesham wanted it. But Conway at the moment is sitting on 39 of 34 balls. So I feel like he's got a decent chance of getting his 50 before the end of this innings. But then the question is, how many is Neesham going to get? Or is Neesham going to go out trying to get too many? Oh, he's gone straight up in the air, Jimmy Neesham. And more than likely, it is out. Jimmy Neesham has been caught, and now New Zealand are 5 down. And this isn't the end to the innings that they would have been wanting, that's for sure. Jimmy Neesham doesn't look happy at the moment. But now Pakistan have got them 5 down. This is going to be a close match, I have a feeling. How many are New Zealand going to be able to get? We had 164 was someone's guess in the chat. I feel like New Zealand would be quite happy with 164 at this point because of the fact that 16.2 overs have been gone at the moment. So Cougar Lion now is making his way to the crease. What I might do while he is walking out, I am going to plug in my Elgato and see if I can get Cricket 19 fired up for in between the innings like you guys wanted to see. I might have to move my light as well, so I'm not sure how this will go. But we will wait and see. I reckon 170, says Jackson. They will be well and truly happy with that 170, I would say, Jackson, at this stage. Right. Cougar Lion, is he going to be able to get a few more runs for the Black Caps in this situation? They're under a little bit of pressure here. Pakistan have jumped back up to over 50% likely to win this one. Thank you, whoever just left a like as well. We are up to 18. We did want to hit 20 before the end of the Black Caps innings. It is Fahim once again running in. Conway, that's just a good shot. It's gone straight to the fielder, though. We have got someone else in the chat. Unfortunately, I can't read your name, but if you do let me know what your name is, I will give you a shout out. He has put a whole heap of different food emojis at the moment. And it's just making me hungry, to be honest. Yeah, at the moment, it is going to be Kugelheim. And the question is he going to start swinging from the get-go? Fahim has been bowling extremely well. So I feel like it is a risky... Yo, I'm new, says Riley Shortall. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate you being here. Who's batting for James Gordon as well? It is still the Black Caps. They have still got 3.5 overs left, but thank you for tuning in, Riley. If you are enjoying yourself, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Kugelheim has just hit that one down the ground for a single. So Conway is going to be on strike once again. And I feel like if Conway goes out before the end of this innings, they might be in a little bit of trouble, the Black Caps. So the Black Caps were going for 170, they said. They will be hoping to get there, but it might be a little bit tough from here. So they have said 180 would be a winning total. 3 wickets for 15 runs is very good, says Jackson. It is indeed. He has been bowling very well. That is going to be a single for Conway once again. So Kugelheim is left with the last ball of the 17th over. And at the moment, he's only gone for 3 runs. But yeah, 3 runs and a wicket. They are just talking to Phillips on the mic at the moment. Sounds like he might have a job in the commentary booth after cricket. Yeah, I'm wondering how much my light is actually affecting how bright I am. So I'm going to try moving it to the side a little bit more. And let me know what that does. Well, I should also be able to see how dark do I end up going. Oh, Kugelheim tried to put a lot into that. Okay, I am a little bit less bright. Hopefully it will be all right because of the fact that now I can almost see my TV, which is what we are going to be playing the Cricket 19 on while we have the innings break. I'm just looking around trying to work out what I can do to make it easier. Okay, that might not work. I'm just looking at it at the moment, and I think the lighting would be too dim, and there might be a couple things in the way. But maybe if I can get it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it to be able to get it to work. I might have to change seats, but then you guys won't really be able to see me. But we will wait and see. But at the moment, we're sitting on those 18 likes. We need 2 more likes to get to our like goal before the end of the Black Caps batting innings. So we've got 3 overs to get 2 likes. And I feel like we can do it. And I do thank you all very much for tuning in. Do you watch NFL, says James Gordon? Not a lot. I haven't seen too many games. I feel like between NFL and AFL, I feel like I've watched about 1 game of... Oh, that was a full toss from Harris Ralph, and that's going to be a 4 as well, punished for the ball getting away from him there, Harris Ralph. Yeah, I feel like I've only watched maybe 1 NFL game this year and also 1 AFL game this year. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I'd like to watch it more, but yeah, just with the editing, like with the audio, you can't really watch too much while you are doing the audio because then it just throws you off. Can you play NZ versus Australia in the cricket, says Jackson? Could give it a go. Hopefully if I can get this to work. It might be a little bit hard for me to see the screen. Or it is well fielded by Harris Ralph, and because of it, it is another dot ball for Pakistan. Conway sitting on 45 runs off 38 balls. And we have actually moved up to 19 likes, so thank you very much whoever did that as well. We have got 1 more to get to our like goal. Bye, says Goal Games. I will see you later, Cole. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Harris Ralph once again running in to bowl. He's bowled 24 runs for 1 wicket off his 2.2. Oh, that was a good ball, and Conway has got hold of that, and that's gone for 6. That didn't deserve that at all, but Conway has just hit that for 6, and Conway has managed to get 50 now Tell you what, that was a decent ball from Harris Ralph. I thought it was on his pads. It looked like it was going to be an awkward one for Conway, but he's got the timing today, Conway. And because of it now, look at that. That was just a flick, and it's gone 69 meters. But Conway doing very well, that's for sure. If we hit 20 likes, let's try to get 30. Said James Gordon. That could be the goal for the second innings if we do hit that 20 before the end of the first innings. I think we could hit 30 overall, but we will start with 20. We don't want to get too far ahead just in case we don't actually get it. At the moment, Conway, he is up to 52. There is 2 balls left of Harris Ralph's over. Cougar Lion is sitting on 3 runs off 2 balls at the moment, so he's doing a decent job as well. I think Conway has just told him what he wants him to do in this situation. Cougar Lion, is he going to have a swing here? He might get a bouncer. No, he doesn't. It was a great York hours he played that, Cougar Lion. He's done incredibly well to get not only bat on ball, but also get a single there. And now Conway will be on strike for the very last ball of this over. And then after that, we will only have 2 more before the end. And I actually see we have hit that 20 likes as well. So thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate it a lot. Yeah, Harris Ralph, 1 more ball of this 17th, but it is the 18th over. We will have to wait and see how it goes. And New Zealand at the moment sitting on 145 for 5. They have started ramping up recently. That's a good shot from Conway as well. He's timed that, and that is going to be a 4. It was just a good shot from Conway. He's timing everything beautifully, and he's just finding the gaps. That is another 4 for him. So now Conway sitting on 56 off 41. It was very well done. Now I am going to try moving my light once again. We'll see if we can get something going for the setup. It has to go way over there, which makes me a little bit darker, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys can still see me all right. I'm just going to try and find Cricket 19 as well and see how it's going to go. Because I don't think the mid-innings break is going to be very long at all. It may only be about 5 minutes, so that is why we may not have too much time. Something I might do is I'll grab this as well. Anyone who is tuning in now will just think that I'm very unorganized, but it is just the case of we are trying to get something going for the halftime break that we are going to have. I'm going to put this over here if we can. Maybe if it fits. Yes, it does. We are good to go. That's a good shot from Cougar Lion. He's found the gap as well, and that's going to be 4. I'm going to disappear for about 5 seconds now. There we go. I am back. I just went down there. Yeah, right. If this works, it will be very good to see, that's for sure. Right. What's going to happen if I press this? Am I going to get blinded? Pretty much. But now this might be the light that we needed. We will crank it up a little bit. There we go. Right. Hopefully I'm not too bright. We should be good to go now. So Cougar Lion sitting on 8 runs off 4 balls at the moment. Oh, and he's hit that one a mile, Cougar Lion. And that's going to be 6 once again. And the Black Caps are going to be looking possibly at 180 if they keep on going at this rate, that's for sure. It is looking very sharp. But Shaheen Afridi, he was doing very well before this over. But now Cougar Lion has just wound up there and sent that one a mile. 64 meters. I thought that was further than that. But nonetheless, it is still a 6 for Cougar Lion. I'm trying to set up something if anyone's wondering what I am looking at for the halftime that we are about to see. Right, there we go. I am setting it up, and hopefully it will go well for the halftime break. Cougar Lion is going to be trying to whack this one far. Oh, has he got it again? He might have. Has Cougar Lion got it? No, he hasn't got that one, and he is out now. but he has had a decent hit up until then. He's gone out 14 off 6 balls. That is pretty decent, and those runs are crucial at this stage of the game. I have looked to the side. I just wanted to see what the information was that I had. But yeah, anyone wondering what I am up to, it is going to be Cricket 19 at the halftime stage of this match. I am going to be playing, first of all, someone wanted to see the Black Caps versus Australia. And then hopefully we will be able to get that one done. And then maybe Pakistan versus New Zealand after that, leading back into the start of the second innings, which will be Pakistan batting. Yeah, hopefully we will be able to see a decent total here from the Black Caps. Maybe they could be looking at that 180 once again, and then we will get to see Pakistan try and chase it down. And I feel like they've got a decent chance as well. I feel like batting first just put a little bit too much pressure on them. But now they might be able to... Oh, that's a good shot from Conway once again through the gap. And that's going to be another 4. He is finding every gap on the field at the moment. Pakistan, what field can you set for him? He's literally just going to hit it through every single gap by the looks of it. And they won't be loving this much, Pakistan, at the moment. But it is just very good batting from Conway. Gugaline unfortunately getting caught there. He was trying to whack the ball as far as he could, but because he was swinging that hard and it did go high, they were able to get the single. Or they would have crossed, sorry. Do the Black Caps do the haka? Said James Gordon, no, they don't. They don't do the haka. They do the national anthem, though. It's another good shot from Conway, but it has gone straight to the man. And they are just getting the 1 run. Conway sends Southey back. He wants the strike for these last 2 overs by the looks of it. I'm good at the haka, said Jackson. There are quite a few people who have said that in the chat of the rugby ones as well. I feel like I'm not very good at the haka because I'm not very intimidating, which I feel like is what you need a little bit to be good at the haka. But at the moment, the Black Caps have ramped their run rate up to 8.71 per over. And if they can get a few more... Southey has got the strike. And he has flicked it off the side. Well, he's flicked it off the pads. And now he has kept the strike there, Southey, for the last over. They are sitting on 165, though. The Black Caps. Let me know what you guys think they will get in total. Are they going to reach that... what amount am I thinking of? 180. Are they going to reach 180? At the moment, they need 15 runs off this last over. If they do you think they can do it? That is a good question. I look forward to seeing what you guys say as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. We are currently sitting on 20 likes on this live stream. We were going to try and hit 20 by the end of the first innings. So any more that we get, we will be smashing it out of the park. So thank you all very much for that. I guess you could almost say we would be smashing it for 6. That's a full toss to Conway. Or to Southey, sorry. So now Harris Ralph he's getting booed, but the ball did slip out of his hand for the last over as well. I suck at the haka, said James Gordon. Yeah, I feel like I'm no good at it either, but Harris Ralph just not quite able to get that one to go where he wanted. So now it is a free hit to Tim Southey, and this could well and truly put them close to that 180 if Southey can get this one. Oh, he hasn't quite got it, but it is an extra run, of course. And they have now got Conway on strike. So there's the equivalent to 2 runs off the first ball. Harris Ralph doesn't look too happy. He's not happy with his grip, but he is bowling the last over for Pakistan. And if they can keep the Black Caps, they said that 170 was the target, Glenn Phillips was saying. But if they can hit that 180, he said in the interview that 180 is a winning total on this ground. So it will be interesting to see if that is the case, if they do get there. But Conway at the moment has been able to find pretty much every gap on the field for the Black Caps. He's sitting on 61 off 43. Harris Ralph is bowling. Oh, it's gone straight up for Conway, though. And unfortunately, Oh, no. No one wanted it, unfortunately. That was interesting there. The ball went straight up, and unfortunately, the keeper didn't actually want to take that catch. I think he said yours to one of the other fellas, and because of it now, it is going to be a second chance for Conway. In fact, it's almost a third chance. Look at this. It goes straight up. What happens here? The keeper was running after it, and the keeper went, no, I haven't got that one. And it was that high that it just completely messed up Fahim there. Oh, is he going to be out this time, though? Yes, he is. And because of it now, that is the end of Conway's innings. And the Black Caps might have to be a little bit careful here that they don't get anything less than maybe around that 173, 175. Because these runs could be crucial. That was a nice cutter from Harris Ralph, an off cutter. And in the end, it was Ralph who was able to take it. Devon Conway there. He got 63 off 45, so it was a very good bat from him. And he did start to carry the team over a little bit. Got the momentum back in New Zealand's favour, and that is why they are still sitting at 61% chance of winning. But I'm wondering what that will change to because of the fact that it hasn't updated yet that he has been out. So once it does, what is it going to drop to? I think it will still be around maybe that 59-ish. But I am waiting to see because of the delay as well. We have to wait just that little bit longer to find out. But Kyle Jamieson's at the crease, and Southey is going to have the strike. Okay, he has gone out, but it is still 61% chance for New Zealand to win this one. Oh, and Southey has missed that ball, and they haven't run a single there. Who's still in the stream? I am. James Gordon, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But what we will be having very soon is some Cricket 19 for you guys to keep you entertained during the halftime little innings break that we will be having. Hopefully it's only about 10 minutes. That will give us enough time to possibly get one or two games in. And I will say, last time I played Cricket 19, I wasn't the best up until the last match we played, and it was a very close one. That was well bowled by Ralph. Now Southey running hard. And now they are going keepers in. Is Southey going to make it? Yes, he is. That was great running there. Hi from Noah Rogers. So he is still in the chat as well. But Tim Southey has done very well to get the two there. Jamieson called early. He knew that it wasn't going to be going to his end. And the extra time. Yeah, the extra time that it took to throw it to the keeper's end was what helped out Tim Southey there. Can he get a 6 here off the last ball? Then it would be 177 for 7. But at the moment, they have got 71, or 171, should I say. Jackson is still in the chat as well. Southey has hit it on an awkward angle, and that might be just the single. Oh, it's a misfield, and they're going to get an extra run. So that is going to put them through to 175. And unfortunately for Pakistan, those misfields have been costing them a little bit. So what I will do quickly is I will adjust the banner first. Oh, I'm looking straight into the light there, but I will try my best to type it in. I'm just going to quickly update it. So they managed to get up to 173 for 7, I believe, was the finished total. There we go, 173 for 7 off their 20 overs. And now I am going to try something that I'm not sure whether it's going to work, but it is just me at the moment. You guys will have to bear with me because of the fact that I am going to try and see if I can do what I did the other night on the Big Bash one, which was get you guys some cricket in between. It's just going to load up now. We are going to go full screen. Hopefully it will work. We will have to wait and see, that's for sure. But nonetheless, we will go like this. And we will go like, if we go like that, all of a sudden you guys can see what my Xbox is showing. So because of it now, we will be able to play a little bit of cricket on the Xbox while we wait. But I will have to move a couple things for a start to be able to possibly even see the TV. I have got lights and all sorts over here. Hopefully we will be able to see enough of it that I will be able to keep you guys informed on what is happening. So I will have to move back a little bit while we wait. I'll leave the camera about there, I would say. We'll be doing quite nicely. Right, unfortunately, you guys won't be able to hear it, but if it makes you feel any better, I can't hear it either. But yeah, so pretty much what we are doing here is we are going to be playing a bit of Cricket 19 while we wait for the halftime innings break between this match. And we are going to be playing New Zealand versus Australia was the first requested one. And then the next match that we are going to be playing is going to be New Zealand versus Pakistan. Yeah, that is the lineups. They aren't really too similar to the one at the moment. We have still got Colin Munro in the lineup. Also, Doug Bracewell has made his way into there. Hopefully, like I said, on the Big Bash one, my batting is a bit rough on this game, that's for sure. Tim Southey looks nothing like Tim Southey, but he is going to be calling. No, he's not. Australia have called Finch. The question is, what is going to be happening here? And are we going to get to... Oh, they won the toss. So if they send us into bat, I won't be very happy because of the fact that I prefer to chase down the totals. And no, they have chosen to bat. So what we normally do in these is I will normally simulate the bowling and then try and chase down the total with the batting. Anyone wondering what happened in the match? Yeah, pretty much at the moment, the Black Caps got 173 for 7 off their 20 overs, and we are now waiting for the second innings to start. Right, I am going to quickly simulate. There it is. I can't see the left-hand part of the screen if anyone's wondering why I keep leaning. But we are going to begin the simulation. Oh, Aaron Finch got a duck. That is good. Oh, Chris Lynn got a duck as well. Oh, but then they got a few... How many? They got 46. So that is a nice, hopefully easy total to chase down straight away. Would you rather have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X? Says James Gordon. I think I would go with an Xbox Series X purely because I already have Xboxes. So I feel like I would stick with them. Guptill is on strike at the moment. I'm a little bit nervous in this one. I've just missed the first ball. That's not a good sign, is it? It's not at all what we like to see. Guptill's got to get bat on ball for these. This is only 5 overs as well. Cole Games is back. Welcome back, mate. Oh, Guptill's hit that one well. And that's going to be 4 runs for Martin Guptill. Oh, no, it went for 6. 87 metres out that way with the cut shot. That is pretty impressive from Martin Guptill. We are going to need a lot of runs because of the fact that we need 41 off 28 balls while we are waiting for the Pakistan versus New Zealand game to get back underway. Guptill's, oh, he's pierced the gap there once again as well. I'll be back, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. Yeah, Barondorf at the moment is going for a few too many runs than he would have been liking. Oh, no, that was shocking from Guptill there. Anyone wondering what we are up to? Because of the fact that we have got about a 10-minute break between innings, I decided I would be playing a little bit of Cricket 19, seeing as it is cricket related, and we will be playing New Zealand versus Pakistan very soon after this New Zealand versus Australia game. And I think that went for 6 as well. Yes, it did. 94 metres for Martin Guptill. He's doing decently. And I feel like this innings break is actually going to be shorter than I thought it was. So we might have to cut this game short depending on how it goes. Oh, tell you what, I'm in form today. I had a rough go at this game. 133 metres that 6 went. That is non-existent normally. But the first over going very well for the Black Caps. But Pakistan will need 174 runs to win at 8.7 and over. Stanlake hits it. Oh, that's great fielding though. So we didn't get any runs there. Yeah, we are just waiting. It is the innings break at the moment. Conway had a good innings. 63 off 45 was how many he got. Oh, I haven't hit that one very well, but luckily it has fallen short of the man. I feel like if I had hit it well, it was going straight to him. Yeah, Conway did very well in his innings. Hopefully it is playing all right for you guys as well. Can you guys... Oh, that's Guptill once again. He didn't do that in the match today, that's for sure. 102 metres that 6 went. But Martin Guptill actually got out within the power play. So did Kane Williamson. He did chop it on, which is rare for him. Seifert got bowled. Then Phillips hit it straight up in the air for him, unfortunately, and he was caught by Harris Ralph. Then Neesham went out with the same kind of thing, straight up in the air. Oh, Guptill's hit it along the ground, and it's gone for just as many. We're not going to need all of these overs by the looks of it, which means we will get to do a New Zealand versus Pakistan one as well, depending on loading times. But yeah, let me know if it is running smoothly for you guys as well. I know you won't be able to see the scoreboard, unfortunately, but I will try and keep you informed. We need 14 off 20 balls at the moment. Oh, no, I haven't timed that at all. And because of it, Guptill will be out now. And this could be the changing point in this match, perhaps. See, I thought I was scoring a lot of runs, but we are still under quite a bit of pressure. We are going to put Tim Seifert at the crease. The reason I am leaning is because of the fact that I can't actually see. But we need 14 off 19 balls. That is very doable for the Black Caps. That was close. We're going to run a single, though. There we go. We did get one more there. So because of it now, we are going to need 13 off 18. But it is played at MCLEAN Park, this real match, not the one that I'm playing on Cricket 19 at the moment, but Kut Denial. He is a very good bowler. So I'm feeling a little bit of pressure here because of the fact that we get less wickets as well. Oh, that's a good shot, though. Straight through the covers for Colin Munro. And because of it now, are we going to be able to win this match before the match that we are watching, the Pakistan versus Black Caps match, gets back underway? But this is something that I would... Oh, no, we haven't quite got that. And that's going to be a run out if it's a direct hit. No, we did get the single. Change the bowler and go... charge the bowler and go for six, says Jackson. How do I can't actually remember the button to charge, to be honest. Is it this one? Yes, okay, I could remember it. The muscle memory is there. Oh, what a shot that is. That was a brilliant one from Seifert, 118 metre 6. I literally did it exactly right. Jackson always plays. That's exactly what you wanted to see, and it has worked out. But now we only need 2 runs off 15 balls, and you'd have to say this match, oh, that one's gone as well. I am on form today. In the last one, I actually lost 2 matches, only won 1, and that one has gone for 6. Now the Black Caps have won that one, and I would say we are extremely close to the real match going back on. The Pakistan versus the Black Caps, they are walking out onto the field now, so I would say that that is probably the end of our Cricket 19ing. Is that a thing, Cricket 19ing? But nonetheless, we did do very well. New Zealand won by 4 wickets, so let's get back right into the action now. So I will go for a start. I will go to here, and I will put me back on the full screen. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. It is a game that I do enjoy playing, Cricket 19. So if you guys do want to see more of it in the future, please do let me know. I will try my best to do that for you. I am just making it full screen once again. Pakistan are yet to bat. They are batting second for this one. Buys this Cole Games. I will see you later, Cole. Right, I am just setting it up once again. Boom, there we go. And we are back. And now I can hide the fact that New Zealand got that much. I will change it to Pakistan are batting. Are they going to be able to chase this down? It is a decent total from the Black Caps. But I feel like Pakistan, they will have half a chance if they are going to be able to play well. And I am going to quickly, not only that, I will change it so that it is on the green as well. So it is the colours of Pakistan, but we are back to where we want to be. But now I will quickly turn off my Xbox. I will adjust everything so that we are back to how we were. We'll get the lights back in. Maybe. We might not get them all the way around, but hopefully you guys can see me all right. We'll turn around and Trent Bolt will be bowling the first over for the Black Caps. Am I too high? That is the question. I think we're all right here. So hopefully you guys are able to see. But nonetheless, I hope you did enjoy that Cricket 19 in the break as well. It is something that we did for the Big Bash the other night when there was a rain delay. So yeah, it could be something that we do in the future more often as well. OMG, mate, you watch cricket. Let's go, says Path to Satai. Yes, I do indeed. It's the Black Caps versus Pakistan, and Pakistan are now batting. But I am glad to see you here, Parth. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Trent Bolt is going to be bowling the first over. Oh, that was a great ball, but not only that, it's a great shot, and that might go for a couple straight away for Pakistan. And they were able to get two. It was a very good ball from Trent Bolt as well, but it did go for the 2 runs, so you won't be too happy with that, Trent Bolt. But I feel like there was a little bit of swing there because of the fact that we did see in the first innings for Pakistan that there is a little bit of spin and turn on this wicket. So I feel like the swing, it might grip with the seam as well. Oh, that was well bowled from Trent. It was well bowled from Trent Bolt. It came right back round as well. So he's getting a lot of swing on the ball early, Trent Bolt. I feel like the lights will be helping the Black Caps a little bit as well. Because Pakistan, they did win the toss and send the Black Caps into bat because of the fact that the first 2 2020s, Pakistan were batting second. No, sorry, they were batting first. And they did end up losing it. Oh, it's well bowled by Trent Bolt. He has tried to kick it away and he almost kicked it onto the stumps there, Rizwan. That was a little bit close for him. At the moment, Rizwan is sitting on 2 runs off 3 balls. But yeah, he almost kicked it onto his stumps there, Rizwan. He would have been a little bit nervous there where he saw it bouncing up. Tried to kick it away. Got the back heel in the end. Trent Bolt, yeah, he's looking like he's swinging the ball around a little bit. It's a good shot there, and they are going to get maybe 2 there. Yes, they are. It is very good running from Pakistan, and because of it, now they are sitting on 4 for none off the 4 runs, or off the full ball, should I say. But Parth, do you think New Zealand are going to win this one, or do you think Pakistan will? I will ask you that question. Here is one at the moment, having all of the strike for Pakistan. Haider hasn't had a ball yet. Oh, that's a good shot from Rizwan. And it has gone for 4 out coverway. Guptill not very happy with that one. Think he got a finger to it, maybe, Guptill. Looks a little bit uncomfortable for him. Yes, he did. Through Guptill, unfortunately, he wasn't happy with it. But now that is 8 off the first over so far for Pakistan. I feel like the more runs that they get in this power play, the slightly easier they can take the rest of the game. But if they lose a couple wickets, they could be in trouble here. But Rizwan once again turning it to leg. And it's just going to be the single there, fielded by Ish Sodhi. And it is the first over done, and they are currently 9 for none, Pakistan, off the very first over. So a good start for them. If they continue at that rate, they will be winning this match. Winviz at the moment has them 46% chance of winning. So this game still could go either way, according to the statistics. Yeah, Haider will be facing his first ball now. And I assume it will be Trent Southey. That's a combination of the two. Tim Southey bowling, I would assume. Yes, it is. It is Tim Southey bowling. Right, I was just checking my phone and it is almost going flat, so I'm going to switch over my charger and hopefully my iPad, which I am watching the game on, won't run out of battery. We'll have to wait and see though. Oh, that's well bowled by Southey there, and that was close to touching the wickets. That was Rizwan once again. Sorry, it wasn't going to be Haider getting the strike. At the moment, the ball wants to get onto his stumps, but he's not letting it. In the end, he actually used his bat almost to stop it. It was going a little bit high for Southey, and it was swinging a mile there. Pakistan, they will be wanting to start this match well, like I said, or start this innings well, because of the fact that I feel like if you give the Black Caps too much of a chance, he's been hit with the ball again, Rizwan, and he's felt that one. That one has hit him in an uncomfortable place by the looks of it. He won't be feeling too flash after that. Yeah, be sure to let me know who you guys think will be able to win this match. Do you think Pakistan will win it, or do you think the Black Caps will? I'm very interested to know. Southey currently 2 dots of his first over. He won't be minding that too much. And that is another dot. So that is 3 in a row. Can he get a maiden? Imagine that, a maiden in a 2020 game. It's very rare nowadays. But I feel like before then, Rizwan will be able to get a single, but we will have to wait and see. They are showing the captain at the moment, getting padded up and ready to go. I'm back, says James Gordon. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Who do you think is going to win this match? Do you think the Black Caps will be able to, or do you think Pakistan will be winning this one? Southey at the moment, 3 dot balls in a row. Oh, they have got the single though there. Oh, it was almost a run out opportunity, but Southey, well, it wasn't Southey, sorry. Sodhi was able to cut that one off. Now Haider, for the first time, there has been 10 balls so far. And now he is finally getting the strike. The required run rate for Pakistan is 8.95. So they've got to get a few runs per over. But I feel like if they can get upwards of, I'd say they need 50 runs at least in this power play if they do want a good chance of winning this one. Because I feel like anything less than 50 are runs that you've got to make up later on, and it will be more difficult. That's well bowled by Southey, but straight away, Haider is off strike with a single. So at the moment, 11 balls gone in this match and 11 runs for Pakistan. And also, I see we've got 11 viewers. So we have got quite a few 11s about at the moment. Wait, who's in the lead? Said James Gordon. At the moment, you'd say New Zealand have a 57% chance of winning, according to the WinViz at the moment. So you'd say maybe just New Zealand, but it is still very early in Pakistan's innings. So they have got a decent chance of being able to win this one. Oh, that was well bowled by Southey once again. And Southey only going for 2 runs off his first over. It's like I said, if the New Zealand side can get a whole heap of dot balls and not let them score that 50, then all of a sudden the scoreboard pressure will just keep on adding up. And then you get yourself in a little bit of trouble starting to swing for things you don't normally swing for. Because you know in the back of your mind that you will be needing, I believe if they don't get 50, they'll be needing more than 10 runs and over going out of the power play, which is a large total to keep going for those 14 overs, unless if it's a close match, says James Gordon. Yeah, at the moment, people are saying it could go both ways because of the fact that depending on how, I'd say after the power play, it will be possibly the easier time to decide who you think will win because of the fact that in the power play, it all depends for these next 4 overs because of the fact that maybe they could bring on Ish Sodhi and then either he could end up going for 20 or he could end up getting a couple wickets. So it's one of those things that, they aren't going to try and run 2 there, Pakistan. And because of it, now they are still going for the... Okay, so New Zealand have 1 more run than Pakistan at this point in their innings. So there's really not a lot splitting these 2 sides up at the moment. Although one thing that we should mention is the fact that the Black Caps, I believe, lost 2 wickets throughout their power play. So if Pakistan lose less than 2, then they are slightly ahead, you'd say. Trent Boult running into bowl is second. That is going to be another single. Oh, it almost spun away from Guptill, but he has got a rocket arm. So you're not going to be able to get a 2 on his arm. But yeah, at the moment, the crowd are very quiet. I feel like everyone is slightly on the edge of their seat waiting to see what will happen. Because of the fact that I feel like at this stage, neither team are out of it. In fact, both teams are very into it. They are showing Jimmy Neesham. Will he get to bowl today? He didn't have to in the first match, but he did 1 or 2 in the second, if I'm not wrong. Bowling a bouncer there. It was going high above his head. And it is a dot ball there. So very well done by Trent Boult there. Currently 13 for none off 2.5. Pakistan. That one was very high. It is probably lucky not to be a wide. Hyder is on strike. He has got 2 runs off 3 balls at the moment. And unfortunately, the live scoreboard that I use, unfortunately, it seems to think both people are on strike. Alexis Amares, but do you watch BKR Sport? He does similar videos. I have watched a few of his videos recently. We actually talk a bit on Instagram, me and him, BKR Sport. So yeah, I do know a bit about his videos. I haven't been watching too many of his, I believe he's doing the NBA, which I haven't been watching, but I was watching his ones on Australia and India, and also the World Cup draw, the 2023 World Cup draw I did watch, and that was when YouTube went down, so there were only about 3 of us watching it as well. But yeah, we have talked a bit on Instagram, me and BKR Sport. But Boult did just get hit to the boundary for 4. But yeah, it is very quiet at MCLEAN Park at the moment. I feel like there's a little bit of tension at the moment in the air. Do you agree with the rugby grades he just put out? Is that for the... what one is that, Alexis? I'm not sure whether I've had a chance to have a look at that one yet. If that is for the rugby league, is it, if I'm not wrong? Because I haven't quite had a chance to have a look at it quite yet. Trent Boult bowling a slow ball by the looks of that. And they want to there. And they have run hard. It's a good throw. And they do get the 2 runs there, Pakistan. It's a very good running. And now they are sitting 19 for none off 3 overs. So at the moment, I'd say neither team are really ahead. New Zealand, 55% chance of winning. And I feel like that is slightly because of the fact that they have got the likes of Southey and Trent Boult and whatnot, who are going to be bowling very soon. Including, I mean, they are bowling now, but the likes of Kyle Jamieson, they have got Kuggeleijn. He normally goes for a few runs, but he has got the potential of getting a wicket. And then you've got Ish Sodhi, if he is having a good day, which I think he could because of how much grip there is on the surface at the moment. If he is going to be able to... if he's going to be able to get that grip and the spin, I think he could be dangerous with Southey. Another very good ball. Union Nations, do you think Pakistan will lose or win? Says Alexis. I think it's going to be an upward battle for them to be able to win this one overall, but they aren't out of it yet. So I'm just trying to decide. I think New Zealand will sneak it by about maybe 20 runs. Maybe even less, maybe only about 10. I think we will get to go into those last couple overs, and it will be very close. But yeah, I think they will have to speed up a little bit, Pakistan, over the next 3 overs, but then that's very hard to do when Southey is bowling as well as he is, but that's a great shot, and that's going to be 4 runs to Rizwan. A straight drive, missed the wickets as well. So it did make it all the way to the boundary. Southey not too happy with that one, trying to maybe pitch it up just a little bit too much there. And it was swinging into him as well. Yeah, I haven't seen his Union Nations one yet, Alexis. I probably will end up watching it after this video, to be honest. I always end up watching YouTube at night because of the fact that during the day we've got, like, I normally end up recording maybe about 2 or 3 videos a day and then also editing those ones and trying to get them all uploaded. And then we have a live stream later on in the day if we have got them. And then, yeah, normally my only time that I've got like free time is late at night. But it's going to be interesting, this match, that's for sure. I feel like the hype around this third match isn't as high as it was for the second. The second one had a lot riding on it, and I feel like after that first one, people were getting pretty excited. But then it's one of those things that, because of the fact that Pakistan aren't able to win the series from here, I think that makes a lot of people not watch. But then we do still get to see some quite good cricket in those games that people don't pay attention for. Full toss from Southee has been hit to the leg side just for the single. So now at the moment they have had 3 fours so far. Pakistan sitting on 25 for none off 3.4 overs. They are just talking about how they are learning from the New Zealand team in terms of not losing wickets in that power play so that you can get a few later on. Oh, that was a slow ball, but that's a great pull shot, and that's going to find the boundary as well. So Southee now, he did only go for 2 in his first over. He's gone for 10 at the moment, and he has still got one more ball left in this one. So it's not looking too great for him, Tim Southee, but I'm sure he will be able to fight back from this over. But Rizwan at the moment looking like he is on point with a couple of his shots he's played so far, so he will be very happy with that. We're talking to Yunus in the Pakistan, Yunus Khan. He is one of the captains, or not the captains, one of the coaches, I believe. But Rizwan now sitting on 20 off 16 at the moment. So he is just getting it rotated nicely. Haider is now, no, that was the end of the over. So now it is going to be Rizwan on strike once again. So he has had more balls faced, but he is doing a decent job starting the innings for Pakistan. So like the coach was saying, they don't want to lose any or pretty much no wickets in this power play, because then you've got the opportunity of using those batsmen later. Oh, they're showing burgers. They're just teasing me at the moment. I'm getting hungry. It is currently 9:18. So I feel like after this is finished, a snack might be on the cards. And unless Rizwan is sitting on 21 off 17, Haider 9 off 7. They are showing the scoreboard a little bit. Conway getting 63 off 45. Then Seifert getting 35 off 20. Phillips 31 off 20. And then Guptill also 19 off 16. But for him, bowled very well. 3 wickets, 20 runs off his 4 overs. And the 2 other bowlers going for around 43, 44 and getting 2 wickets each. Jackson Nelson has put NZ need to take some wickets. Is that the same Jackson Nelson, or is that a different Jackson Nelson? I thought you were Jackson Always Blaze Jackson, but you might be a different Jackson. Let me know. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Nonetheless, and that is another 4 for Pakistan. Rizwan at the moment is doing very well. Kyle Jamieson's first ball of his bowling spell, and he has gone for 4. And that is how you put the bowler under pressure straight away. They hadn't even shown his matches and wickets and whatnot yet, Kyle Jamieson, and he has already gone for that boundary. Oh, and that one was down leg a little bit. They are just going to get a quick single there. And now Haider will be on strike. No, they didn't. They didn't take the run there. So Rizwan is going to still be on strike for this one to Kyle Jamieson. Yeah, I'm getting a snack after the game, says James Gordon. What's your snack? What's your go-to, James? Do let me know. Mac does everything. I think we can 1,000 before the end of the year. It might be tough, Mac, but it would be great to see if we were able to. Yeah, at the moment, I haven't checked what we're on lately since in the first half or in the first innings. See, I still talk like rugby talk as well. We are sitting on 951, so 49 away from that 1,000. So it is a possibility, Mac, but we will have to go up around about 6 6 subscribers a day. No, maybe a little bit less. Maybe around 5 subscribers a day would possibly get us there. No, it would actually have to be around 6 a day. Sorry, my maths wasn't that great there. I was looking straight into a light as well, which I don't think helped. Jameson going for a 4 on his first ball. 2 more dots after that. The same, I'm on my Nana's account. I'm going to have breakfast, says James Gordon. And Jackson Nelson put, I changed the name to Jackson Nelson. Thank you very much for tuning in on that one as well, Jackson. I do appreciate it. I assume you were one of the extra subscribers if I'm not wrong, which it could be. I don't know. Who's going to win, says Mac does everything. At the moment, Pakistan are actually the favourites. One of the rare times in this match. They've only been favourites maybe only about 4 times throughout the time in that first innings. So it will be interesting to see if Rizwan can lead his team to victory. At the moment, he is taking most of the strike. Oh, and it's a no call. He didn't want it there. Rizwan didn't want the strike. Jameson, 4 dots in a row for him. Is it 10:21 p.m. in New Zealand? No, it is 9:21 p.m. Mac. So then that means it is 10:21 a.m. in South Africa, if I'm not wrong, Mac. Is that the case? Yeah, I subscribed on my Nana's account. Thank you very much, Jackson. I do appreciate that. Yeah, at the moment, Jameson, 4 dots in a row. Rizwan. Oh, he has hit it to the leg side. And is that going to be a 4? Yes, it is. So that is ending the over and starting the over with a boundary there, Rizwan. And after 5 overs, Pakistan sitting 38 for 8. Well, not for 8, 38 for none. Yes, says Mac does everything. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of South African times a little bit more. It's kind of when we move to the likes of America, I've got no clue about time zones because of the fact that there are so many of them. Australia, I'm relatively all right with. But other than that, I feel like England is about the same as South Africa, I think, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, James Gordon, my nan and my gramps might be going Christmas shopping, says James. Hopefully they do find everything they are after. I know that Isaac actually tried to do his Christmas shopping, I believe it was yesterday, and he was saying how he spent a long time and he just couldn't really find what he was after, which was rather unfortunate for him. So hopefully they are able to find everything that they need. Yeah, that's the thing. Christmas is only 3 days away. And I feel like this year's gone by so quickly, but then it's also felt very slow at times. Even the last few months since starting doing the YouTube channel, these months have flown. So I do appreciate every single one of you for getting us there. Oh, that was almost taken very well by a Black Caps fielder. And Phillips has got a little bit of pace now. Prevents the boundary, and it is just a 2 off Cougar Lions bowling. West part of America is 11 hours behind East part is 7. Right. I feel like, they are showing the slow motion. Guptill, did he get it? No, it hit the fingers, unfortunately for him. Behind South Africa, says Mac does everything. See, I feel like even me trying to do the maths now, I feel like I'm slightly struggling, but thank you whoever left a like as well. I see we're up to 22. We did say 30 by the end of the second innings, but I'm not sure whether we will get to it. Oh, no, that's going to be a wicket, is it? Oh, what a catch there from Daryl Mitchell there. What a catch. That was an incredible catch from Daryl Mitchell there to take the first wicket, and it was Hyder, the man who hasn't had much of the strike. But Daryl Mitchell, it's looking a little bit greasy out there as well because of the Jude Kugelaier. That was off the edge, unfortunately, for him. And Daryl Mitchell running backwards over his head and gets that catch one-handed. And he's done very well there, Daryl Mitchell. And because of it now, you'd say, yes, New Zealand have gone right up to 57%. In rugby in South Africa and England better than New Zealand? Is rugby in South Africa and England better than New Zealand? Says James Gordon. That's a good question. I feel like because of the latest Super Rugby Aotearoa Mitre 10 Cup and the Tri-Nations and whatnot, I feel like I'm going to say no, but it is still very good rugby. It just depends on the type of rugby that you like to watch. Because some of those Gallagher Premiership games are very good as well in England. And then South Africa, their Super Rugby Unlocked was pretty good to watch as well. So I think it just depends on what type of rugby you like to watch, to be fair. And I feel like because of the fact that I know most of the players that play in the New Zealand competition, I feel like that makes me slightly biased because of the fact that I can name a whole lineup without too much trouble. Yeah, that was a wicket. And unfortunately for them, Pakistan have gone down to 41% chance of winning. And that is just with one wicket down. It's going to be Hafiz. Is he? 99 not out in the last match. Was Mohammed Hafiz. So he will want a few more runs in this one. Maybe get the one just for a start. Make it 100. But then, nonetheless, he has done very well there. Daryl Mitchell, they're showing him now. He only just went onto the field. I'm going to make my snack now, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. We will see you back soon. Yeah, Kugelheim getting a wicket in his first two balls. What will you do when you're done streaming? Said Mac does everything. I will probably be editing the All Blacks career mode episode for tomorrow, as well as possibly the Blues co-op career mode, because of the fact that I feel like we're going to delay the Blues co-op career mode a little bit because we might be doing a little bit of a teaser for it as well. Do you know anyone in NZ that supports South Africa, as in their international team, Mac, or Super Rugby Unlocked? So I feel like people in New Zealand normally are pretty biased towards the All Blacks, but you got to say South Africa, the last World Cup, they did extremely well. Has he got enough of it? I don't know whether he has. Yes, he has, and he has gone for 6. The final, said Mac does everything. No, it's not quite the final. It's the semi-final. We have got the match against, it is against the Springboks, in fact, that semi-final match. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins that one. 61 metres, that 6 was. International. So I feel like there are a few South Africans in New Zealand. I don't mind the South African team, which I feel like is an unpopular opinion in New Zealand, because of the fact that New Zealand didn't win the last World Cup. But overall, they've got very good players. The likes of, even Etzebev, I signed him in my All Blacks career mode. Or not All Blacks career mode, sorry, my Blues career mode, and also the Hurricanes career mode. Because, I signed 3 South African players to the Hurricanes. In the end, I got Andre Pollard, Etzebev, and also Cheslin Colby. So, South Africa do have a lot of good players, which I feel like everyone likes the players, but then overall, for some reason, they just don't like the team, which I'm not sure why. But nonetheless, yeah, I don't mind them overall. But at the moment, Hafiz has got 6 off 3 at the moment. Kugelheim has bowled 5 balls. That was well bowled. And Hafiz has hit it for a single. So that is the end of the power play, and Pakistan are sitting 47 for 1 off the 6 overs. My teacher moved to Christchurch, says Mac does everything. It is a decent place, New Zealand. I know a lot of people say when they come here that they do enjoy it. I'm back, says James Gordon as well. Welcome back, mate. I might dim this other light a little bit so that it's not so blinding for me. My eyes are getting tired from staring at it, but luckily I've got my other light out to the side, so hopefully it is bright enough that you guys can still see me. I normally would have it over here, but I have got a little bit of a new setup in terms of where I can put everything, in terms of space, because I don't know whether you guys can see it. You probably can, but there is a massive table tennis table behind me as well. Last year, says Mac does everything. Interesting. The power play comparison, New Zealand was sitting 47 for 2. So they had lost 1 more wicket, and it is going to be Ish Sodhi now, who is going to be bowling for the Black Caps. It will be interesting to see whether they try and target him a little bit because of the fact that he is the spinner and these are short boundaries. But then that is a risk-reward situation that was well played through the gap. And it is going to go for just the single. Ping pong, says Mac does everything. Yes. I believe it just depends on where you're from. But yeah, table tennis, also known as the ping pong. But yeah, I feel like it is a very large table and it does take up most of the room. Luckily, it can fold up, which I probably should do that because when I record, I have to like sit pretty much next to the window for the sake of like squeezing in. That was well bowled by Sodhi there. There's no run there for Pakistan. At the moment, the boundaries are 6 4s and 1 6 for Pakistan. So, like I said, they were at the exact same point as the Black Caps, other than they have one extra wicket in hand. But Pakistan still only have a 42% chance of winning, according to WinViz. Oh, that one was a little bit uppish, but it looks like it is going to be a 2 there. Daryl Mitchell fields that one. Throws it to the keeper. Gupta was off the field at the moment. And I assume that is because of the drop catch. I think it was a finger. Will you do vlogs on a separate channel, says Mac does everything? I'm not sure. I'd like to. It's just whether or not at this stage, with how many videos we release on the main channel, whether I would have time. But it is something I have thought about. Also, I've had the thought of maybe doing a solo. That wasn't the best ball from Sodhi, but he got lucky there. But yeah, a solo channel where I do kind of like gaming, except it's kind of like more of a walkthrough series rather than like on games that I haven't played, because I've got a lot of games, likes of maybe doing a full-on career mode on Cricket 19 or something. But then that could still go on the main channel as well, I feel. So maybe in 2021 we might consider going for a different channel or something, although we have already got the Kiwi Lads podcast one as well. So I feel like overall the Kiwi Lads, the other ones, I don't think they want me getting too many more channels, because then I will have less time for our current ones. Because at the moment, yeah, it's just full-time editing, uploading. And because although other than the thumbnails for the Kiwi Lads podcast, other than that, I am full-time, only one doing it pretty much. Hopefully that will change eventually. But I will quickly do something that I probably should have done at the start of the live stream. I am going to put the link to the Kiwi Lads podcast as the pinned comment. I'm on the North Island, said James Gordon. Whereabouts in the North Island are you from, James? I'm just quickly typing a message. I will be back with you guys in a very short moment. There you go. I've put that and I will pin that one. So we'll stay at the top. But if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Kiwi Lads podcast. We have been doing podcasts pretty much every week. We have missed one, but then it was a midweek video the week before. So that is why. Rotorua said James Gordon. It is good to hear. Jackson Nelson also put, can you live stream a podcast? It is something that we'd quite like to do, although we have had a slight concern that maybe during the live stream we may not actually have anyone watching, just because it's kind of normally it's normally late at night or kind of around that kind of tea time-ish. So which is why we're kind of like, also one other thing that I will say is our audio levels are normally a little bit off. So normally afterwards I've got to compress the audio so that we are kind of around the same level. But I feel like if we could get those levels right, it could be quite cool to do a live stream for the podcast, if that is something you guys want to see. But yeah, at the moment, the Kiwi Lads podcast, over the last couple of days, it has actually gone up a few subscribers. We're up to 46 on it now. And the goal for it was to hit 50 by the end of the year. So we did smash the main channel goal out of the park because of the fact that it was going to be hitting. Well, originally it was actually going to do. It was going to be hit 100 by the end of the year originally, but then even 500 was the big goal. On YouTube tomorrow, 8 p.m. your time, the North versus South full match is premiered by the All Blacks. That is pretty cool. I feel like that is a match that a lot of people would want to see because some people weren't actually able to watch it last year, but that is a very good match. If you haven't already seen it and you don't know the result as well, if you know the result, I feel like you'll still find enjoyment out of it. More Cake, hello, welcome to the live stream, mate. Something I will say, More Cake, now that we see you are here. Oh, Sodi hasn't been able to stop it, unfortunately. But yeah, More Cake, we actually ended up playing cricket 19 in between the innings as well. We did cricket between Australia and New Zealand. And I was actually hitting the ball very well compared to the other night, More Cake. You will be glad to know. Sam Kane is from Rotorua. There are a lot of good players at the Chiefs, that's for sure. Ish Sodi just looked very awkward trying to field that one, unfortunately, for him. Now at the moment, Hafiz. Oh no. Sodi has injured himself in that dive, and because of it now, have they got a 13th man? Good job on improving. Thank you very much, More Cake. I was very surprised because of the fact that I believe I chased it down with about 10 balls. No, about 15 balls to go. So it is going to be Todd Astle, by the looks of it, is going to make his way onto the field. So unfortunately for the Black Caps at the moment, they have lost Martin Guptill and they have lost Ish Sodi. It's not really what they would have been wanting. Felix Cowie has put, hey dude, love your content. Thank you very, very much. I almost said thank you very much, but thank you very much, Felix. I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you all very much for tuning in as well. The support on the channel lately has been pretty incredible. So I have to say to all of you, thank you very much. That was a good bouncer from Cougar Lion. Yeah, at the moment we have got plenty more to come in the future. We've got still the cricket live streams. We may even be going down some cricket gaming as well in the future. Like I was saying earlier on the live stream, I did actually get this game in the mail today. It is Big Bash Boom, and it is based off the KFC Big Bash. So we might have a couple of videos coming up on that. And we have also got still Rugby Challenge 4. And we're also going down a little bit more general gaming in the future, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, we are just going to wait and see where this channel goes. But at the moment, it has been going at a crazy rate. That is a great shot there. And that might be quick enough. No, not quite. It's well done by Jameson there. And they have got 2 runs there. And this match at the moment has gone back in Pakistan's favour. So it only took a couple of decent shots and a boundary. And now they are looking like they may have the box seat, Pakistan. I mowed a cricket pitch in my backyard, says More Cake. That is pretty awesome to do, isn't it? I remember doing that. I actually did one last year as well and actually put up kind of like a fence behind it made out of, I can't remember what it's called, but like mesh. Is it mesh? Maybe. So that we can bowl it like, and then hit the mesh instead of hitting anything else important. That is the end of Cougar Lions over, and now Pakistan is sitting 61 for 1, but they are showing Jimmy Neesham, which with the injury of Ish Sodi, maybe he will have to be doing a bit more bowling than he expected, but Pakistan, 54% chance of winning at the moment. I feel like if the Black Caps don't get one of these 2 out by the 10th over, they could be in a little bit of trouble. At the moment, Pakistan need 113 more runs to win from 72 balls. I feel like that is doable for them as long as they don't lose too many more wickets. They are pretty much exactly where the Black Caps were at this point. But Black Caps getting 5 more 6s throughout the innings than Pakistan have now. You can buy the bales that light up. Yeah, you can. I haven't actually got any. I should have got some for Christmas, possibly, because they are quite fun as well. Yeah, backyard cricket. I feel like that is one of the best things about this summer, isn't it? Jimmy Neesham is now going to be bowling for the Black Caps. New Zealand were actually, well, this game is literally pretty much identical, other than the fact that at this stage, New Zealand had lost 2 more wickets. But yeah, at the moment, New Zealand were 3 for 61 and Pakistan were 61 for 1. Do you live in Auckland? Says Sport Reactions. No, I do not. I live in the South Island. So I am a wee way away from Auckland overall. Yeah, the way I always describe it for people, like I feel like it's the easiest way, is I say I live, oh, that was going down leg from Neesham, so no LBW there. Yeah, the easiest way I describe it as is I'm halfway between the Highlanders and the Crusaders. Smack bang in the middle is where I so I am. My mum said that we get the wooden bales and said they're a waste of money. The light up ones, I assume that they are. Yeah, they are quite expensive, to be fair, and they do need quite a few batteries overall. But I feel like, yeah, they are quite fun, but it just depends on whether or not it is worth it for the amount that you will be using them. Is Rugby Challenge 4 worth the money from Felix? And that is a question that is a very tough one, because I feel like anywhere you read online, you've got 50% say it is and 50% say it isn't. And it's one of those things that I guess it just depends on how much you're going to play it. And like, if you're looking for like a real simulation game, it probably isn't what you're after. But if you're looking for just a fun rugby game to play that has like realistic looking people or players in it, should I say, like I'd say maybe it's still very expensive. The fact that they are still charging, I think it's like 100 New Zealand dollars. So I would say if it is on sale and it's a decent sale, like maybe it would be worth it. But then other than that, I know a lot of people have said that it isn't, because I mean, it's worth it for me because since it came out, I've been making heaps of videos. That's a good shot. And that's going to be 6. But yeah, I feel like because I've made so many videos on it, it is for me. But then it also just depends on how much you're going to play it, Felix, I think is the easiest way of saying it. Because yeah, if you say that it is, or if you say that it isn't, people still like don't completely agree. There's always that 50-50 split. Felix says, thank you, no worries, mate. Is it 50 more subs to 1K? I think it's less than that at this stage. We're on 952. So it is only 48 more. They're $36 in Australia. Said more cake. Yeah, they are a little bit expensive overall for the Zinger Bales. Getting close to 1K, says Sport Reactions. We are indeed. And like I keep saying, the original goal for us was 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And then when we hit that, we were like, well, I guess a crazy goal would be getting to 500, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll go for about 350, and then we got that as well. And then now, like, it's close to getting to that 1,000 by the end of the year, but I don't think we'll quite get there. I think it's early to mid-January is when we will be able to reach that 1,000. Pakistan at the moment need 104 more runs to win from 66 balls. 58% chance for Pakistan to win this one, it is saying. And if they do, it will be all 3 games that the team batting second have been able to win. But Hafiz at the moment is sitting on 23 off 14, and Rizwan is sitting on 36 off 31. And it is going to be Jameson bowling now as well. I will quickly have a quick look. If you haven't already, anyone in the chat as well, be sure to subscribe to the Kiwi Lads podcast. We have been doing weekly podcasts, well, roughly weekly. We have had 1 week where we didn't quite get one out, I think. Other than that, we have been doing weekly podcasts on there, and that's more of a behind the scenes of getting to know the Kiwi Lads a little bit more than just what you see on camera, including Isaac, who you probably have only seen on camera about 2 or 3 times so far. New Year's is so close, says James Gordon. It is indeed. That is why we are running out of days if we were going to hit that 1,000 by then. I feel like, yeah, it's only about 9 days away, so we have to go up about 6 subscribers a day. And I feel like that is a lot, so I don't know whether we'll quite get there. But I think January, I mean, even hitting it, originally 1,000 by the end of next year was going to be the goal. So even hitting it anywhere, even if it was somehow in 6 months' time, I would still be very happy with that. Jameson at the moment has had 2 dot balls in a row. He had a boundary off his first ball and a boundary off his last ball in the first over that he bowled in the power play. So now he has had 2 dot balls straight away. It was a little sneaky shot for a single down the third man almost. Or it kind of went to a short third man there. But Jameson has got that single. Rizwan, I believe, is now on strike. But Hafiz on 24 off 17 and Rizwan also above that 100 strike rate. But Pakistan, they still need quite a few runs. They need around that 9.75 and over at this stage. But Trent Boult, they are showing, and he has only bowled a couple overs. It's a good pull shot there, and is he going to cut it off there? Yes, he has. Todd Astle, he's done well there. It has just kept to 2 runs. But yeah, I feel like if you are the substitute fielder, you have to field pretty well because of the fact that that is pretty much your job as a substitute fielder. And now he has to run across the ground by the looks of it to get to a different position. So he is doing well out there, Todd Astle, at the moment. The Black Caps, they have quite a defensive field going at the moment. Crazy NZ is back in the chat with a few dabs by the looks of it. Thank you for coming back, Crazy. At the moment, the Black Caps, they aren't sitting too great at the moment overall. Or is that going to be 6? No, it's only going to be 4 for Pakistan, but nonetheless, still a good shot from Rizwan, and now he is sitting 42 off 33. But now Pakistan, they were 54% chance of winning this match, and I am waiting for it to update. Now it's up to 56. Yo says the rugby man, and Yo says Crazy NZ as well. Thank you both for tuning in. The Black Caps at the moment are in a little bit of trouble, and if they don't get a wicket soon, possibly Pakistan could be looking like winning this match. But Pakistan scoring a lot of runs on the leg side and also down third man. That was just swatted. There was no run there. Jameson's current 2 overs have gone for 15 runs for no wickets. At the moment, we are sitting on 23 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. We are trying to hit roughly, I think we'll go for 30 still, although I think it might be closer to 25 that we will be able to hit for this live stream. Nonetheless, thank you very much for all of you tuning in. Yo, my man says, James Gordon. Oh, no, sorry, Yo, Rugby Man. Do Afghanistan play cricket? Says Sport Reactions. I believe they actually do, if I'm not wrong, because they are in Cricket 19. And they have got the likes of Rashid Khan. He is from Afghanistan, isn't he? So I think, yeah, they do play cricket a little bit. Afghanistan. They were in the World Cup anyway, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Do you support Highlanders or Crusaders, says Jackson Nelson? That's a good question. And I feel like because of the fact that they're slightly closer, I should support the Crusaders. But I feel like overall, I don't really have a favourite Super Rugby Aotearoa team or a Super Rugby team because of the fact that, like, anytime, like, anytime 2 New Zealand sides are playing in Super Rugby Aotearoa, like, I feel like no matter what, I enjoy the game. So I don't really have a favourite in that regard. But I am looking forward to switching from the Crusaders career mode to the Highlanders career mode, as it is the last club that we haven't done in Super Rugby Aotearoa on Rugby Challenge 4. So that is something I am looking forward to. Hell yeah. Yeah, Cowboys, says Justin Wilson. I'm not sure whether I can read that next one out though, Justin. But I will keep it in the chat, I guess. But at the moment, Boult has 2 overs left. Southey has 2 overs left. Jameson and Kugelayan also have 2 each. And because of Sodhi getting injured, it is debatable whether he will still have his last overs. Canes all day, says Crazy NZ. Yes, indeed. He is a Hurricane supporter through and through. Do you have to be Maori to be an All Black? Says Sport Reactions. You have to be Maori to be a Maori All Black, Sport Reactions, but you don't have to be Maori to be a international All Black. No, you don't have to. There are quite a few who are Maori and also kind of from the Pacific Islands, but it isn't a necessary aspect. I got a GTA modded account, says Justin Wilson. Because you are on PC, aren't you, Justin Wilson? Also, let me know what you thought of the new heist. I assume maybe you would have played it by now. I haven't actually played too much of it, so don't give too many spoilers in terms of what happens. But what do you think of it so far? Is it worth doing, do you think? And are you glad, like, with the update? Or are you happy with the update? I guess I should say. I'm going to bed night. I hope NZ wins, says Jackson Knight. Not Jackson Knight, Jackson Nelson. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. 299 mil level, 1856 max modded outfits for $15. Well, that's probably a bargain, Justin Wilson. Yeah, then, see, I feel like that is a lot. So I feel like, how are you going to be able to spend all that money, Justin? Do you need it all, perhaps? But all outfits would be quite useful. Or maybe not all outfits, modded outfits is what it is. Jimmy Neesham now running, and he's only gone for 4 so far in this over. And at the moment, it is 50-50 between these two sides. They have got another single there, Pakistan. And they are going to get they didn't get an overthrow there. The heist is pretty good. Says Justin Wilson, I'm on Xbox. Remember, I have you added? Yes, of course. Sorry. I ended up with about 10 new friends in my friends list. So that is why I struggle to remember. What's your gamer tag, Justin Wilson? And then probably I will remember it from there. Lol, I'm on GTA, says Crazy NZ. Also, did you guys get the go-karts? What did you think of the go-karts? I was going to do a live stream about them in the end, but it was at the same time as I believe it was the first game of the 2020s between Black Caps and Pakistan. Boss Nike 420, yep. I know the one. I think you were playing... Oh, no, you were up the top of my list because it's alphabetical. I was going to say I think you were playing recently, but then I realized, yeah, it is because of the alphabetical friends list. They are showing the moon at the moment. It is looking rather large, that is for sure. But at the moment, I will ask anyone who hasn't already, be sure, my new account that is a hard one to remember, Justin Wilson. Anyone who hasn't already, be sure to hit that like button. We were trying to hit 30 likes by the end of Pakistan's innings. At the moment, we are sitting on 24. So I think more likely we will be hitting probably around 25. That's a good shot there. And it's gone just over the fielder. And because of it now, Hafiz has got another boundary. And these two, I believe they would have a 50 partnership by now. I have been paying a lot of attention to the chat, so I'm not too sure. But I have a feeling that will once again put it back in Pakistan's favour. They were on 49%. Kane Williamson not quite able to get that ball, just a little bit over his head. And Trent Bolt is bowling his third over now. So maybe they were looking for him to try and kind of keep them down a little bit, maybe not go for too many runs. My new KD is, geez, that is a lot, Justin Wilson. You have to be careful not to get it banned with a KD like that. Surely in a public lobby, everyone will know that it is modded. That is another good shot there. And is it going to find the boundary? No, there is a man out there. It is Tim Southey. And they have just got the one run there. It was actually a fly that landed on my iPad just then. Did you just see it fly off? I'm not sure whether you guys would have seen that. But like they are saying on the commentary at the moment, they were plus permanent bad sports. It's Justin Wilson and Crazy NZ said lol. There's a next gen in GTA PS5 Xbox X Series, says James Gordon. Yeah, I believe you've got to buy it separately, don't you, if I'm not wrong? Or is it still the same? Half a mix-up there for Pakistan, unfortunately for them. But like I said, they were trying to get Trent Bolt back in to try and get them a wicket try and slow down that run rate. But at the moment, he has gone for 5 off 3 balls so far. So it is looking slightly concerning for the New Zealand side. It's free, says Justin Wilson. I feel like, yeah, I'm not up to date on the new consoles and like what you get in terms of what games carry over and everything. That is swatted through the gap, and that's going to be 4 for Pakistan once again. Rizwan is moving closer and closer to his 50. He's on 48 off 38 at the moment. When does the next GTA come out? I'm not sure that they are bringing it out overall. I feel like if it did come out, it would be in maybe another 5 years. Seems too long, but maybe 3 to 5 years, maybe. Because I feel like the best time to have brought it out would have been when those new consoles come out. So maybe it will be a not this console, but the next console or the one after that exclusive type thing to get people to buy the new consoles to play it. Is that going to be another boundary? No, it's not. It is filtered by Todd Astle. What can you watch the game on, says AB Clan. I feel like the easiest one, unfortunately, it was going to be on TVNZ, I thought, but it isn't actually there. But for me, I'm watching it on Spark Sport, which I assume with AB Clan, if you're in New Zealand, Spark Sport, I think is almost your only option, unfortunately. Sorry about that, AB Clan. I think they're doing an update next year. GTA 6 isn't releasing, and GTA Online is July 26th. Oh, that's an out. What? Is that not out? Okay, so that didn't hit anything, and they aren't going to review it by the looks of it. GTA isn't releasing, and GTA Online is July 26, 2021, says Justin Wilson. They did appeal for that. I thought that there was something on it. Or there's a noise. There's a noise. Did it hit a glove there? New Zealand didn't review it, which was interesting. Oh, that's a great take from Seifert. And that's another wide for Trent Boult. So the plan of trying to have him come in and bowl a low over or a non-high scoring over. They are showing the... We're waiting. No. Flat line. Interesting. I thought that there was a little something on that one, but Trent Boult. He isn't looking... Oh, he's smiling there, Trent Boult, but at the moment, he has gone for a few runs so far this over, and that wasn't what they would have been wanting. So at the moment, that one went for 13 for Trent Boult, which I don't think was the plan at all for New Zealand. The point of bringing him back was going to be to try and get that run rate up a little bit further, possibly get a wicket. But it has backfired for them, unfortunately. But Pakistan, they are batting very well. Rizwan and Hafiz at the moment putting together a good partnership. And we are sitting 12 overs in. I believe Pakistan are ahead of what New Zealand were on, if I'm not wrong. To buy everything in GTA, it's 789 million. That is a lot of money. And I have... Oh, okay, so there's still plenty left to get Justin Wilson. I didn't realize it was that much money. I feel like I am well and truly nowhere near getting everything then. But I feel like a lot of the outfits, I don't think I will need. Cheers watching it on Spark now. No worries, AV Clan. Glad you are able to. I know quite a few people don't actually have Spark Sport, but then lucky for you. Yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the game. It's going to be a close one, that's for sure. There's a spider in your room, says Justin Wilson. Whereabouts is it, Justin? Because of the fact that the other week, me and George were in here. He was playing GTA and I was editing. And there was a spider on the window, so we let it out. It was a whitetail, so you don't really want to mess with them too much. And we let it out. And then we both sat down. We turned around, and that painting in the corner had another whitetail next to it. And we were rather confused, and we never actually found that one. So, yeah, that wasn't very fun, to be honest. I feel like it's one thing having the spider in the room, but then it's another thing when it disappears. And you're like, well, it's somewhere here, but I'm not sure where. And that's where you get a little bit worried. JK said Justin Wilson. or there was a scratching at the window and it was the cat. So that is what I just heard. Hopefully, I'll wait and see if he goes to the front or the back door or not. But that is a 50 for Rizwan there. 50 off 40 balls. So he is doing pretty decently for Pakistan at the moment. Do you think England have an easy run? The final for the World Cup, says Sport Reactions. It'll be interesting because the way I look at the overall draw for the World Cup is I've said that there's two good teams and then one team that have got the chance of upsetting. And I feel like that's the same pretty much throughout the whole pool. But I think they will be able to get through their group stage pretty easy, England, although they have got a couple toughish competitors in their pool with Argentina and Japan, I believe it is, if I'm not wrong, but I could be. But maybe, yeah, they could end up getting to the final, England, but we will have to wait and see because it is, of course, in France. So then France with that home field advantage might be quite a challenge for the All Blacks as well, trying to mess with you because you said you're from Australia and small spiders are 69 feet long. Says Justin Wilson, I am not from Australia. I am from New Zealand. Justin, lol, anyone hate Ghost? Said James Gordon, and Justin Wilson put someone disliked. I feel like that is always the case, but I feel like I can't hold that against them because of the fact that, yes, they would have thought that it was going to be the real game. Like, even though it says not showing game in the title, like, people still think that's what you said, bruv, says Justin Wilson. I don't think I would have because of the fact that, yeah, I'm not from Australia. I feel like I've said in the past maybe that I've got, like, I end up with a little bit of an Australian accent. But no, I am from Kiwi land, New Zealand. But yeah, people normally will dislike if they go on it and it's not actually what they think it will be. But that is just kind of, you gotta put up with that. Unfortunately, Sport Reactions, he doesn't sound Aussie, says Sport Reactions. And I'm from Melbourne, says Justin Wilson. But yeah, Jimmy Neesham. Unfortunately for him, that one went for 6, and now Hafez is getting very close to getting his 50. And at this stage, Pakistan still haven't got more than 50% on the win vis, which is pretty interesting. They only need 71 runs off 44 balls. Same, says Sport Reactions. Both of yous from Melbourne. Jimmy Neesham now running into bowl. They need a wicket very soon. Oh, and that was almost it. But not quite. USSR says Justin Wilson. "28 likes, says James Gordon as well. We are doing pretty well. Who have you got to win 70 balls out? I think unless New Zealand get a wicket very soon in this match, I think Pakistan will be able to take this one. They're up to 68% chance of winning now. So I think, yeah, unless New Zealand get a wicket, I'd say if they get a wicket before 15, in fact, they probably almost need 2 wickets before 15 if they want to win this. That's a great shot, though. It's gone straight to the man. It was under his knee there. I'm here, says the Kiwi Gamers DCM. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Glad to see you. We have a lot of spiders here. They scared me, says Justin Wilson. Yeah, there are some pretty big ones in Australia. The worst thing is the fact that they are like poisonous as well. I feel like that's the same with snakes. See, I'm not a big fan of snakes because of the fact that most of them are poisonous, and that's not really what you want overall. 29 likes, says James Gordon. We're getting extremely close to the 30 now. But Conway got 63 for New Zealand, and then the second top scorer was Tim Cypher on 35. So at the moment, if you add those together, that is going to be 98. And at the moment, the 2 Pakistani fellas in at the moment have got 92 between them. Do you kill the spider, says Sport Reactions? I normally just end up putting them back outside if they are like on a window or something. Oh, that's gone for 6. 67%. I want to see where this goes with that 6 for Rizwan now. I was the 29th like, says the Kiwi Gamers. Thank you very much, mate. We have Huntsman spiders. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. And I was one of the first likes, says Crazy NZ. And 30 likes, let's go, says Crazy. It hasn't updated for me yet, but I will wait and see. And I hate snakes, says James Gordon, sorry. There was a brown recluse. There was a brown recluse on my controller, the deadliest spider on earth, says Justin Wilson. That is not a very good idea to be trying to do anything with that, that's for sure. Hopefully you did manage to get it outside. Or that's going to be a single there, or is it? Or it was close to a run out once again. Today we went to a lighthouse near where the Barretts grew up. We drove straight past while looking at it, said the Kiwi Gamers. That would have been pretty awesome to see. Of course, the Taranaki fan. They are talking to Phillips at the moment. He is pretty hoping, or he is pretty keen for the Black Caps to get a wicket in this one. But the question is, are they going to be able to? Phillips has said they need to try and find a way to get a wicket. But yeah, for me, it does still have 29 likes on this live stream. It's a wicket. It is a wicket. They were talking to Phillips. It was pretty amazing. They were talking to Phillips and he said that they needed a wicket and then they just got one. Wait, I see that wrong. Oh, I said that wrong. We drove past the Barrett's house. The law airsoft is illegal here yet. I own a real AK-12, says Justin Wilson. Yeah, it's an interesting law, that's for sure, in that case. But at the moment, that is Hafiz out. So Pakistan, we're sitting on 76% chance of winning this one. And now I am waiting to see what it's going to change to now. It's gone back to 62. So it's going to be interesting these last few overs. We have still got 7 to go as well, which I think makes it a little bit more exciting. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the maths in my head of how many Pakistan would be happy with getting within the next little while. I hate my accent. I talk like Hershim Kelpie show. Hirshmi Kelpie Shooty. Interesting. Sorry, I don't know whether I pronounced that right. I have an all right Australian accent, but I'm not great. One time a harvestman spider was in my gumboot. Yeah, not a fan of those. The ones that are in your gumboots and whatnot. Yeah, nah. Cougar Lion now. He has got 2 wickets so far. The only 2 wickets for the Black Caps. But I do see that we have actually almost got our highest amount of viewers at one time on the live stream. So thank you all very much for tuning in. If you do enjoy, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 30 likes. And at the moment, we are on 29. Someone said we were on 30, but for me, we are on that 29. So if you do want to help us get there, please do. I saw a MIG at the airport the other day, said Justin Wilson. But Cougar Lion now is bowling once again. Is that going to be caught? No, it's not. It's well fielded by Southey as well. And at this stage, the Black Caps, they can't make any mistakes in the field. Because if they do, those runs could be crucial. But Rizwan at the moment still has 57 off 43. I saw a snake today, says the Kiwi Gamers. I didn't even realize there were snakes in New Zealand. Kiwi Gamer. Or Kiwi Gamer. Or the Kiwi Gamer, should I say. The Cougar Lion with the last ball of his innings. Or not his innings, sorry, of his over. One of the biggest snakes I've seen, said the Kiwi Gamers. Cougar Lion running in. Is he going to be able to get another wicket? Oh, it was a good ball, and it's a dot ball. which makes it even more important now. Kugelheim bowling well, getting the 2 wickets that the Black Caps have needed. And this match is getting just that little bit closer now. At my cousin's house in Perth, there's big spiders, said James Gordon. And Justin Wilson put harvestman spiders aren't actually spiders, also known as daddy long legs, are actually less harmful than ladybugs, said Justin Wilson. But at the moment, Mohammad Hafiz is sitting on the most runs for Pakistan, tied in fact, from less matches than the man ahead of him, which is Malik. So if he hadn't gone out when he did, if he had got one more run, he would have been the most runs for Pakistan in 2020s. So it's unfortunate for him. He's going to have another bat and another innings. There is a fly in the room. Southey now. Oh, that's a good ball. And it's another dot ball, which is what the Black Caps need at this stage. We have snakes that don't bite. They like black things. They like black things. Are they eels by any chance, Kiwi gamer? I'm not sure. I can speak enchanting tables, says Justin Wilson. Of course, the language of Minecraft. I'm not sure what that says, Kiwi gamers, either. But at the moment, he has done a great shot there. He did adjust himself late. Daryl Mitchell fields well. It is another single. At the moment, 60 more runs from 34 balls for Pakistan. And at the moment, it's back to almost 50-50 on win-vis. So this one could be going down to the wire. We could have a last over on our hands here. Maybe Pakistan will need about maybe 10-15, I would say. I just spoke enchanting table, says Kiwi Gamers. Almost 1K, says Justin Wilson as well. Yes, we're very close. We are sitting at the moment on 952, so we only have 48 to go. He didn't quite get all of that, but it might have found a gap there. That's going to be at least 2. That's great fielding from Daryl Mitchell. Tell you what, he's taken a great catch, and now he has also done very well there to save a couple runs. But Daryl Mitchell at the moment, Guptill was off the field, so you did need a good fielder to replace Guptill. And at the moment, Daryl Mitchell, he didn't even push it back infield, Daryl Mitchell. He knew that his legs weren't going to touch it. Or did they? I think did he touch the boundary rope there? I'm not sure. They might have to show another angle now. Okay, it is only 2 runs. The snakes aren't eels. They are about 2 centimeters long, says the Kiwi gamer. My blind cat keeps on crashing into walls. That's no good, James Gordon. Hopefully it is all right. Justin Wilson put, hey, if it's okay. Hey, is it okay? I post your channel in my friend's Discord. He has over 17K members and 10.3K on YouTube, says Justin Wilson. What type of Discord is it, Justin? What does he post in there? Let me know. I saw a giant mosquito once, said the Kiwi gamers. Yeah, anything giant or with like anything relatively bigger than normal, I'm just not really a fan of, to be honest. But Kush still is going to still GTA, says Justin Wilson. I mean, you can do if you like, Justin, although we haven't actually got too many GTA videos yet, unfortunately. But if you do want to, then you do have my permission. I have 2 cats, says James Gordon. And I know he has a lot of sports fans. Okay, well, Justin Wilson, if you want to, you go for it, mate. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that will get us to that 1,000. I don't know how many of them. We've gone up another one now. We're on 953. So we are getting relatively close to that 1,000. Knee, for example, cricket, says Justin Wilson. New Zealand is too cold, says Sport Reactions. Yeah, it is at the bit, although I am still in a t-shirt, so it's not too bad. For example, cricket, says Justin Wilson. I mean, are there many Rugby Challenge fans as well? Justin Wilson, I will ask. I should post it on my Discord with 20 members, said Kiwi Goes. I mean, any publicity is good publicity, I guess. if you guys do want to do that. It's too hot. Yes, definitely, said Justin Wilson. I mean, yeah, let me know how it goes, Justin. But yeah, I mean, I feel like because we've got quite a few different videos, so maybe they would find something that they do want to watch. Yeah, if you want to, go for it, is what I say. But yeah, I do appreciate all of the support you guys do give to the channel. And definitely in terms of sharing it around, because we've had plenty of people who have said, like, I'm going to tell my friends, and then we have gone up those extra subscribers as well. So it's like, it all helps. I should be a streaker with your YouTube channel on my body. No, I wouldn't say that, Sport Reactions. I'm not a fan of that. I would say we don't really want that kind of publicity. I wouldn't say England is way cooler, says James Gordon. Yeah, it's quite cold. Has he got enough of that? If that's 6. No, it isn't a gap. And it has gone for 4 nonetheless for Kush still. 6 was scared of 7 because 7, 8, 9. Why was 10 scared? Oh, okay. Justin Wilson. I almost read that all out. Don't know whether I can say that. But nonetheless, yeah, 4 for Pakistan there. And now WinViz has gone back up to 61, I believe. And that isn't even with that boundary. So I am excited to see what it does. I'm waiting for it. Is it going to update? It doesn't look like it is going to yet. Modest Pelican is... I do actually watch a bit of Modest Pelican, to be fair. I enjoy his videos quite a bit. And I feel like I think I found him when he was on about maybe 600,000 subscribers, and now he's gone to over 1 mil, which is pretty awesome for him as well. But yeah, he is a good GTA 5 YouTuber. But it still hasn't actually adjusted much. The WinViz is still 61%, which is interesting. Thank you all very much for tuning in. At the moment, we have got 30 likes on the live stream, which was our goal overall. So thank you all very much for hitting it. But nonetheless, if we did hit any more than that, I guess that is just a bonus. So if you do want to hit a like on the video, please do. Cougar line over the head, down the ground, and it has gone for another 4. Rizwan is up to 64 off 48 at the moment. I'm cooking some bacon, says More Cake. That is exciting stuff. You can't say on Twitch. No, I think they were changing all their rules, weren't they, Twitch? In the chat. You look like a non-emo 2015. Dan TD. Is that I feel like that's a slight compliment. So I guess I will take that. Yeah, I do probably need a haircut because my hair is going down to about here. And I think that's the longest it's ever been, but it's just been, I haven't had a chance to get a haircut. But I probably will very soon, possibly for the new year perhaps. But Rizwan is still smiling at the moment. Oh, and he's smiling because he knew that one was going for 6. And that is a very good shot. And now Cougar Lion under a lot of pressure at the moment. 15 runs off 4 balls in this over, and Pakistan sitting on 70%. I'm waiting now. It's 82. Pakistan well and truly in the driver's seat. He's a Minecraft YouTuber, says Justin Wilson. Yes, indeed he is. Dan has a kid now, says the Kiwi Gamers as well. The coach has given that a 6. He's happy with it as well. And tell you what, Pakistan from here, it will be tough for them to lose this one. 39 runs off 26 balls. You would look going bald. Yeah, it would, in fact, because of the fact that, like, if I got rid of this, like, my hairline is relatively back. Like, normally, before having long hair or longish hair, like, normally I'd just get a buzz cut, to be honest. But yeah, I might see what I can do. I haven't really got a hairstyle in mind that I would go with at the moment. So I think I'd have to think about that a little bit. I look like I'm in One Direction, says Justin Wilson. I mean, they were pretty popular though, Justin Wilson, so maybe, you never know. Maybe you are the same. Possibly a Cougar Lion now. Oh, he's been hit hard probably in the ribs there with that ball. He was going to give that plenty Rizwan, but and a bit of bad language. We did get to hear one of those bad words that you shouldn't be saying on the G. I would say it's rated G-rated cricket. I'd assume so. On the elbow. My friend said he lost his V card, but men don't have V cards, said Justin Wilson. But yeah, I feel like we are getting a little bit off topic overall for the cricket. Of course, this game is getting very close. And at the moment, Pakistan in the driver's seat. And he hasn't got hold of that either. So that's just going to be a single. So Kugalion finishes his spell. 40 runs off his overs. And he got the 2 wickets. He's so stupid. Not my address, says the Kiwi Gamers. Right, there's bacon spit on my iPad, says Morecake. That is rather unfortunate. It's the house I drove past. Bacon spit, says Justin Wilson. We'll have another quick look. And we are still sitting on that 953. So, yeah, we are getting closer and closer to the 1,000 every single minute, it seems. Have you been to Oz? Says James Gordon. Well, my parents, said the Kiwi Gamers. Yeah, I have been to Australia, I believe, 3 times. I said it in the chat before, said Kiwi Gamers. Or I don't think I can read out an address, though. Kiwi Gamers is the only thing. But yeah, I have been to Australia 3 times, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Maybe 3 times. Possibly, no, not 4. No, it might be 4. Actually, I think I've been 4 times. Can't even remember. I think it is 4 times that I have been to Australia. Pretty warm overall. We normally go during the summer, so yeah, it is normally pretty hot. Jimmy Neesham now. He has got his final over. Of course, how different could this game have been if Ish Sodhi hadn't gotten injured? Maybe, I don't know, maybe he could have gotten a wicket, or maybe it would have been over quicker. We're not too sure, but Neesham, a lot of pressure on him at the moment. Have you been to any other countries? Says Port Reactions. The only other country I've been to other than that is I've been to Indonesia. I went to Bali probably about 6 years ago, maybe. That's a great shot down the ground, and that's 4 straight off the bat, I was going to say. Have you been to Brisbane, says Morecake? I believe I did when I was a lot younger, but I can't really remember too much of it. But I believe we did go to Brisbane and the Gold Coast for that first trip. Maybe who hasn't been to the South Island or another country, says the Kiwi Gamers. Who knows? I know at the moment traveling is a little bit tough, but maybe one day you will go on a little bit of a traveling spree, perhaps. Got to go, be right back, but it's probably a good thing I'm going, says Justin Wilson. Nah, mate, it's all right. Although it depends, of course, if you do need to go, you better go. But thank you for coming in the chat, Justin. And do let me know how that Discord goes. I feel like, that's going to be caught. Kush still is out, and this is just heating up. My girlfriend says I can't leave the stream, never mind, says Justin Wilson. Is she also subscribed, Justin? Hope she does enjoy the videos if she is. But tell you what, Daryl Mitchell's just taken another catch. And now this is getting very interesting. Is this one going to go down to the wire? It looks like it might. Jimmy Neesham is hyped up. He is extremely happy with that one. Jimmy Neesham picks up the first wicket for him. And now, yes, says Justin Wilson, that is good to hear. But this match, at the moment, Pakistan's 78% chance of winning it. And I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see what that changes to later. I'm going to bed, says the Kiwi Gamers. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. We'll see you possibly either on the next one or maybe on a future Rugby Challenge 4 video. But thanks for watching. Dude says SD. Or dud, maybe. Is it dud or dude? Either way, thank you very much for tuning in, SD. You got a girlfriend, says James Gordon. No, I do not. At the moment, I feel like I'm too busy to have any chance of doing that. Like, I'm just constantly editing and whatnot. But yeah, maybe something for the future. Who knows? Depending on where the channel goes. But Fahim Ashraf now is at the crease. You have a stream with 21,000 views, says Justin Wilson. Yeah, we do. It was the Argentina versus New Zealand, or Argentina versus All Blacks, I should say, game. And yeah, it was incredible how much support that live stream got. We were up to, at one stage, we had 300 viewers, which I feel like we surely can't top, like, in the future. You know, like, it was just very good to see. And yeah, I was very hyped up for it, that's for sure. No, Justin, said James Gordon. I feel like James Gordon is going to say, no, Justin, it's got 22,000 or something. But yeah, it was well supported, that's for sure. Jimmy Neesham now running in once again. Is he going to be able to get another wicket here? Oh, that's a good shot though. But it's gone straight to the man. Claimed well by Phillips. Yes, I have a girlfriend. Said Justin Wilson, oh dude, it's nice to see you do cricket live channels. Last time I asked whether you are interested in cricket, says SD. Yeah, we have done a couple in the past couple weeks, and also the KFC Big Bash. I feel like we're going to be doing more of those games in the future. And I'm not sure about Boxing Day test matches though, because of the fact that they are about 8 hours straight. So I feel like maybe if I was going to do that, I would just do the first session, possibly. Or maybe the last session, if it's going to be the last session, perhaps we could do that as well. But yeah, I feel like, oh, that's gone. That's gone from Rizwan. And that's going to move him up to 77 now. And New Zealand have 10% chance of winning this match now. Justin has a girlfriend. I mean, it's James Gordon. But yeah, because of the fact that rugby is kind of like, it's almost the off season at the moment. Yes, we've got the Gallagher Premiership in England, but I feel like Southern Hemisphere fans don't really follow that rugby that much. So I've got the Rugby Challenge, Super Rugby Aotearoa, but then it's also pretty cool seeing the cricket that's on. And because of the fact that I would be watching the games anyway, I decided I might as well do the live streams and talk to you guys as well. And now they aren't going to get 2 there, so it is going to be 24 needed off 18 balls. Can Pakistan finish this with 1 over left? If New Zealand got left, I believe one of them is Southie. Your stream delay is very low. I'm impressed, says James Wilson. I do try and read out the chat as soon as I can, which I feel like is one thing that helps me out as well in terms of talking to you guys, because I know that some YouTubers end up kind of like waiting and then getting a couple minutes behind, like I did on the live stream with the 300 viewers. I was trying to read chat flat out, and I ended up getting about 5 minutes behind just from like flat out talking. But I feel like for these ones, it is pretty easy because of the fact that we have normally only got around that 15 viewers, so I can interact with everyone in the chat not too difficultly. 24 runs needed for Pakistan off 18 balls. If they do get, and actually this game is going later than the last one, and I assume that is because of the delay in the first innings for the Black Caps, because of the fact that there was the sun in the way. No, your full stream delay is 0.95 seconds, really. Justin Wilson. How does that work? I feel like I'm still pretty new to YouTube in terms of all of the analytics and whatnot. So my full stream delay is 0.95 seconds. Is that good, Jason Yang, in terms of what does that mean for, like, what is a normal-ish stream delay, Justin? Yeah, at the moment that was just a bonus run for Pakistan. Trent Boult bowled. It did go straight to the fielder, and unfortunately, Trent Boult did almost get the run out, but because of it now, 7 seconds. Geez, so that is pretty good, I would say, Justin Wilson. I'm not sure what I've done to make it like less delayed. I don't know whether that's something to do with maybe internet-wise or something like that. But at the moment, the halfway, they've bowled short of a good length. Most of the time, the New Zealand bowlers in this match, it is showing. And because of it, I feel like, is that something that could have possibly cost them? It is a wide. Unfortunately, so Trent Boult not very happy there. Oh yeah, that is wide. Hit the chalk on the side of the pitch there. But nonetheless, now 21 needed from 17 balls. I decided to have a bacon and egg toasted sandwich. That sounds like a pretty good snack, more cake, to be honest. I wouldn't mind one of those about now. Oh, that's a slow ball though. And that one is a dot ball for Trent Boult. We are currently sitting on 953 subscribers. And I will also have a quick look at the Kiwi Lads podcast is sitting on 46 subscribers at the moment. So if you do want to leave a like on it, be sure, or not a like, sorry. If you do want to subscribe to the Kiwi Lads podcast, please do. We are hoping to hit that 50 subscribers by the end of the year. That's going to be in the gap once again. Rizwan is playing a level above at the moment in this match. And he is 84 off only 54 balls now. Or sorry, 56 balls. I go on YouTube every day, says James Gordon. I feel like I try to as well, although I'm normally the other way around, as in I'm uploading videos every day rather than getting to really watch them. I normally watch them when I do get the chance though. But yeah, at the moment we have just been, I feel like we haven't really missed a day of uploading in a very long time, if I'm not wrong. Like there's always been something on. They need 17 off 15 balls now, Pakistan. Surely they have won this match. But the only way that they haven't is if Rizwan goes out very soon. Trent Boult wants to get his wicket. Oh, has he got enough of that? It's found the gap. It's just going to be one run as well. So Rizwan gets off strike. Fahim now is going to have it. 16 off 14. They have still got Kyle Jamieson with a couple, or no, it's going to only be Jamieson or Southey, isn't it? Those are the two options. Who would you bowl in this situation if you were the Black Caps captain? I feel like, I don't know. Southey, I feel like it's a bit, no, I don't know. I'm glad I'm not the selector, that's for sure, or the captain deciding who is going to bowl. Yeah, Trent Boult now bowling. Oh, that was a great Yorker, but it is still going to be a single. So now Rizwan, final ball of Trent Boult's over. 15 from 13. But yeah, anyone who hasn't already, be sure to leave a like on the live stream. Subscribe to the channel. We are getting very close to that 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to help out, please do. But we are going to be doing more of these cricket watch-alongs as well as possibly some Cricket 19 gameplay in the future on the channel. But then we also have Rugby Challenge 4 is our main game that we play. There was a fly that just flew past, and it has been attracted to the light, I think, even though that's normally moths. But this fly seems to want to pave his own way, you know. But Jamieson and Southey, they are the two options. Trent Boult bowls to Rizwan. It's a full toss. And that is going to be 4 now. And because of it now, I feel like 12 balls left, 11 more runs. Are they going to be able to pull this back? The Black Caps, they've got a 2% chance. Like, they are huge underdogs in this situation. Are Pakistan going to finish this series 2-1, perhaps? I just subbed to the Kiwi Lads, said James Gordon. I assume that is the Kiwi Lads podcast. So thank you very much for that. Yes, you did. I see it is up to 47. So thank you very much, James. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Are the Black Caps going to be able to take this to the last over? I don't know whether they'll be able to. It will depend on who is going to be bowling it, that's for sure. Is it going to be Jamieson or is it going to be Southey? Who do you go with? I think they'll go with Jamieson, possibly. They've gone with Tim Southey. I am not the coach or the captain, and I just showed why. But now it's going to be Tim Southey. Pakistan only need 11 runs off 12 balls to win this match. And he was very close to in a 6th there, Rizwan. Oh, it's an edge. It's a wicket. It's a wicket. Fahim has gone out there. So Southie, they have got the wicket of Fahim, but they did probably want Rizwan, but that is now 11 off 11 needed. And this match is going to be extremely close, I have a feeling. If Rizwan can't get the strike throughout this over, it's going to be very frustrating for him. Or it was just off the end of the bat. He tried to play the cut shot. Would have been close to a wide maybe, but he had to reach for it, and he did get that little edge. So Fahim Ashraf has gone for 2 runs off 3 balls, and now who is coming to the crease? I feel like it must almost be time for the captain. Maybe, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is the captain. So is he going to be able to is he going to be able to lead his team to victory here? It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Sport Reactions just said, I just subbed. Did you sub on more than one account, Sport Reactions? Because we have actually gone up to 50 subscribers on the Kiwi Lads channel. So thank you everyone for that. But yeah, and on the main channel, we are sitting on 953. Southie running in now. It's another edge, and it's a wicket. And the captain's gone, and now it's a hat-trick ball. The captain, I said he was going to lead his team to victory maybe, but now he is going back into the changing rooms. New Zealand now, they need more than a run a ball. He tried to swing it, just sub, said Justin Wilson. Okay, that is why I assume we have gone up quite a few. I think multiple people have. No, now we're on 51, so I'm not sure who subscribed on multiple accounts, but thank you all very much nonetheless. Yeah, Isaac will be thrilled about that. Yeah, we do normally post a podcast on Sundays, is when they normally come out. But now there is a little bit of pressure for Pakistan. Rizwan is at the non-striker's end. He is possibly saying, just get a single. And he does want to try and finish. I made it 51, says Justin Wilson. James Gordon asked who's winning at the moment. Pakistan have a 91% chance of winning this match, but it is getting interesting. Crazy scenes, says Isaac Williams. I assume you have seen the podcast channel, Isaac. We have made it to that 51. Now we're on 52, so people are still subscribing to it. But nonetheless, now it is going to be interesting. Iftikhar, maybe is how you say that one. In a way, I wouldn't mind if he went out because I can't really say his name. Iftikhar is the name. And he has got a lot of pressure on him now. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in at the moment. It is very close. Oh, it was well bowled. And there's no single there. Another dot ball. And the plot thickens. Now we are getting into an interesting situation. Well bowled from Southie now. It is 11 more runs needed off 9 balls. Rizwan is sitting on 89 off 58 at the non-striker's end. And we aren't quite sure whether he's going to get the strike in this over. I think we are losing. It says, yeah, whatever. Yes, we are at this stage. But Pakistan almost giving New Zealand half a chance here. 11 runs off 9 balls is what is required. Oh, and he's tried to swing. He has found a gap, though, and that looks like it's going to be a boundary for Iftikhar. And now Pakistan are back to 97% chance of winning. So that shot there might have just won them the game. There was a slight moment there where it looked like New Zealand might have been able to fight back into this one, but now it is a very good shot. And Iftikhar has managed to do very well, and I feel like he's just got to keep swinging at this point now. The Pakistani coach is very happy with that one. And now we are in the situation, 7 more runs off 8 balls. If there is another boundary, that could be the game. Has he got it as well? Oh, it's gone to Cougar Line, and it's going to be 2, is it? Yes, it is. Rizwan wanted the strike, I think. I think we are losing. Justin Wilson put, what level are you on GTA? I think on my main account, I am on about 150 something, if I'm not wrong. 99.2% chance of Pakistan winning this match now. And Rizwan still isn't on strike. I'll sub to Isaac after the stream, says James Gordon. Okay, no worries there. Although I don't think he is going to be posting any rugby challenge or gaming videos. I know a few people wanted him to, but those aren't probably the ones you'll see. You'll probably see more music stuff if you guys are keen on that. If Takar has got the single now, and Rizwan isn't that happy now because of the fact that because of the single, it's going to be 4 runs needed off the last over for Pakistan to win this 2020 match, and it's going to be all the pressure on Kyle Jamieson, and that is probably not what he wants. I feel like he will be sitting there now wishing that he didn't still have that over left, unless he is getting ready for the occasion. Thoughts on the Cricket World Cup, England versus New Zealand? I mean, I feel like no matter what I say in that situation, some people won't agree with it. I feel like it was a very good match, and like the fact that it went to a super over, I feel like was almost good for the World Cup because of the fact that it built up so much hype, like in that last stage. Because I remember I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't actually think I went to sleep. No, I might have woken up to be able to watch that one. And I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, England, they had a good World Cup and they did win the finals, so they are the champions. So I feel like New Zealand, yes, they got unlucky, but like, I feel like the way you got to look at it is like New Zealand had moments in that game that they could have won it, and England had other moments that they could have won it as well. So at the end of the day, like England were the ones who got the job done. Have you ever played Pixel Gun 3D? It's a mobile game. No, I haven't, Justin Wilson. I have heard of it though. That is going to be a single. So now they need 3 off 5 balls now, Pakistan. There is a 0.5% chance of New Zealand winning this one, according to WinViz at the moment. Jamieson has got a lot of pressure. Rizwan, 89 not out off 58 balls. And we are about to find out whether or not he is going to win his team the game. He already probably has with the innings he's had. But can he get those last runs for them? That's the question. A lot of pressure on Kyle Jamieson, that's for sure. We are currently sitting 10:42 p.m. in New Zealand. So it is going to be maybe finished, or it should be finished this over because it is the last one. But I am looking forward to seeing what happens here. Is Rizwan going to be able to hit it to the boundary? Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. Who's going to catch this one? It's taken by Conway. OMG, nah. What happens if it's a draw? I assume they will go to a super over if I'm not wrong. But nonetheless, Rizwan, he has sat at the other end for the past about 3 overs, wanting that strike. And now he finally had the chance that he has hit it straight up in the air. And because of it now, it is slightly thickening the plot. I'm waiting to see what the percentage changes to. I'm sure New Zealand will still be way down in the percentage odds. But it's going to be interesting. Rizwan, I said, was he going to be able to hit the winning runs? And he hasn't been able to. He has gone out. And now we are getting into the lower order of Pakistan. The snow is out on GTA, said Crazy NZ. We'll have to have a look at that at some stage. But yeah, Crazy NZ, very happy with that one as well. But now this match is very close. There's a lot of pressure on Hussein now as well. But like I said, we are into the tail enders for Pakistan. Or the lower order, I would say. They're not quite tail enders. A lot of these lower order fellas can still bat. And at this stage, you just got to swing the bat. Really, you got to get those runs. You need 3 from 4 balls. Anyone who is watching this and you are enjoying, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. 3 from 3 now is what we are getting to. And I tell you what, I think New Zealand will want to win this one without going to the super over because of the fact that super overs in the past for New Zealand just haven't quite gone their way, like brought up by Sports Reactions in the chat before. Conway has taken that extremely well. But anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 and we're getting very close. And hopefully we will get to see more games like this in the future because this one is going down to the wire. It only takes 1 boundary for Pakistan to have won this one. So we will have to wait and see. Jamieson running in. Oh, he's gone bang. And that is a 6. And it's gone out of the ground over the stand. And Pakistan have won this match against the Black Caps, so they weren't quite able to win the series, but they did get the last laugh and give themselves, should I say, a little bit of momentum going into the test matches that are starting very soon as well. But I will quickly update my scoreboard, and I will put that Pakistan have won this match by 4 wickets. We'll read your chat in a moment. I am just typing at the moment. But Pakistan have won the match by 4 wickets. It was extremely close. And I feel like that was just on the cards originally. Pakistan have won the match by $ wickets. Right, I'm going to have to change that, aren't I? We don't want $signs. Well, we do want $signs, of course. $signs are useful, but we do need it to say 4 wickets, and it now says 5. There we go. We have got there in the end. Pakistan have won the match by 4 wickets. GG, says Crazy NZ. GG says Bugle Boy. And GG says James Gordon. It was a very close match, that's for sure. All right, got to go check out GTA, but I will be back. I think we will be almost finished, Justin, by the time you do, because of the fact that we are at the end of this match. In the end, Pakistan are able to win it. The next match is going to be on the 26th, and it is the test match, a 5-day test match between the two sides. It's going to be exciting stuff. And I'm thinking about maybe doing the first session of that if I was to do it. I don't think I would do the full days because of the fact that my voice would not thank me for that very much at all. But nonetheless, I think we are getting close to the end of this live stream possibly. We'll say once again, thank you all very much for tuning in. I will wait and see your reaction as well. 2 balls left though. It was very close. I might actually write that on my thingy-mabob. 2 balls left. There we go. It goes down onto the next line. Don't you hate when that happens? I know it would be a close game, says James Gordon. Yes, indeed. It was extremely close. And at the end, it almost turned into an incredible comeback for the Black Caps. But Pakistan in the end, just that little bit too strong. That's when I leave to go camping, said Morecake. How many days are you away for, Morecake? Because if you go away for about 5 days, then when you come back, the test match would have finished, in fact. But yeah, like they are saying, Ish Sodhi could have been the difference in this match. Yeah, it's pretty interesting when they show the scoreboard. But at the end of the day, Rizwan's innings was what won it for Pakistan. Hafiz also had a very good knock, as well as Iftikhar got 14 off 7. Yeah, so Morecake, you will actually probably come back the day after the test finishes or the day of the test finishing. Hopefully you do enjoy it, mate. But yeah, Pakistan able to win this 3rd match. And now the test matches are the next step for both of these teams. But I think the next step for me is going to be a drink, perhaps, since I have been talking for almost 4 hours straight. So I feel like I have earned a nice cold glass of water, I would say I'll go with, since it is currently 10:50 p.m. at night. But nonetheless, I will quickly go back onto this and put myself in the full screen. I'm not sure what's happening with that bit of here, but nonetheless, I will thank you all once again very much for tuning in. Have you been to Moreton Island? I have not, Morecake. I am not familiar with it, I don't think, off the top of my head. Yeah, it was a great shot to win them the game, Pakistan. Yeah, I think I could almost, since I'm not listening to anything, geez, I do yell when I've got headphones on, that's for sure. I'm still yelling. No wonder I do lose my voice a little bit. Later, says James Gordon. See you later, mate. Yeah, anyway, that is going to be the end of this live stream, I would say. Yeah, it was a very good match to watch. Hopefully we do get to see a few KFC Big Bash games that are very close as well. But nonetheless, I think that is going to be the end of this live stream. I see it's lagging a little bit. They're massive sand dunes that you slide down. That sounds pretty cool, more cake. Might have to have a look, perhaps. Yeah, nonetheless, I see that it is lagging quite a bit, and I assume that is because of the fact that I did switch between big and small, and also did a few text things. By Go Heat says more cake, but yeah, I think at this stage, because of the lag, hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. But that is going to be the end of this video, or this live stream, should I say. But anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We will be doing plenty more cricket live streams in the future, as well as general gaming videos. So if you do want to subscribe, please do. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.